Tonight on the OnPoint Podcast, brought to you by Beer League Outdoors.
I'm still looking for my tree.
Rice likes digging in on his transition.
Christmas is right around the corner. We're talking traditions.
This and so much more coming up next on an all-new Beer League Outdoors OnPoint Podcast. I said that wrong, but it's Christmas and we're going to get away with it.
Gentlemen, it's time for the OnPoint Podcast, presented by Beer League Outdoors. If you're not in the pros, you're in the beer leagues.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. OnPoint Podcast number 11. Is this 11?
This is 11.
Number 11.
Oh, we may need some camera adjustments there when you get settled, young Knoxville. We didn't settle from the last episode. What is going on, my man? We were doing our new podcast. Craig, do you want to talk about the new podcast?
I don't think Dave's even making noise right now.
He's not allowed to talk on the show.
Dave's awfully quiet.
There's a lot of drama going on, and he's not allowed to talk on the show.
Right.
Let's give this
for the best.
like a quarter turn for Chris. You shove out a little mark. It's Christmas.
We're gonna
It's
shuffle.
Christmas. Let's go. There you go. Oh. Shout out to the good folks at East Hill Outdoors who had me to their Christmas party, and they gave me this beautiful Yeti cup.
Oh, nice.
Says OnPoint on one side, Beer League on the other one.
Yep.
Big shout out to Kev and Kristen, who does the engraving on all the Yeti stuff. She does a great job. Thank you, Kristen, so much. I appreciate my Christmas present.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Four of us.
Dave,
I still don't think Dave's making any noise
Dave,
right
thanks
now.
for bringing beer.
Four of us.
Dave's mic.
Dave's mic's off?
Dave's mic, yeah.
You know what?
I got you, no worries.
Okay, watch this. On.
Am I on?
Hey. What was that last one we just did?
Somebody-
Are you an idiot?
Somebody forgot to hit their button.
Works a lot better when
Craig,
it's on.
do you want to explain your new podcast that's dropping this week? You came up with this all on your own.
Yeah. I'm liking it.
Well, it was just supposed to be a little segment during the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't have segments on
And-
this show.
and
It's a
Wes is
free-for-all.
like-
Ian poured some gas on that fire.
Ian poured some fuel on that.
He tends
and said,
to.
Let's do it this way.
You're like
Yeah.
that? How about...
Yeah.
Well, all right, we kind of ran with
Yeah,
it.
so it is.
I do go
Just
all
general
in.
trivia to just see how
It's not general
smart or
trivia. It
not
might
we
be the
are.
hardest questions I've ever seen.
Oh, come on.
It's trivia.
I've seen people win
Cars.
So you want to be a millionaire with easier questions than that?
Hey, you know what? We did pretty good, Dave.
I always make it a double jeopardy.
You You
Oh,
had a passing grade.
Passing grade. It was fine.
I did not. I
No.
sucked.
Well,
I was
mean-
not. Well, because Craig, when he pitched me the idea, he was like, "Do you want to do a hunting and fishing trivia?" And I was like, "Yeah, that'd be great. I'll know all about it." There was not one hunting or fishing question on there.
Well, I mean, you could have related them like, oh, the smallest country. We both guessed Haiti. We were
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah. What was the smallest country again? Oh,
Vatican.
the Vatican.
The
Vatican
Vatican.
City.
That's not a country.
Yeah, technically it is.
Yeah, well, I guess.
A
That's
real
it.
rich one.
Ooh, no, I'm not going there.
No.
Nope.
No.
Wow, look at that ceiling.
Yeah, how about that?
It was fun. I'll.
It was fun. I had a good
I'll
time.
do a little.
That was
I'll
good.
do better next time for questions. But
Well, at
No,
least
keep it
I know
coming.
what's coming next time for the questions.
I'll make it for
Like
hunting
where
and
was
fishing.
the no, you don't have to do hunting and fishing, but I wasn't prepared for like what was the official language of Hungarian, right? Like or Bulgaria,
Hungary?
whatever that you were talking about.
Ian,
That wasn't even in there.
between that segment.
Well, I don't
now
want to
Ian
give
has
the
signed
real
up for 3
questions away
college-
because then nobody will watch the show. But it was
What's
3
the
college
official
courses.
language of Hungary? Hungarian?
yeah. I guess that. Oh, one of the questions was a freebie.
Was it?
Yeah, the one that was
yeah. Skating
worded
related.
yeah,
incorrectly.
Yeah.
Well, no, just read.
Oh yeah,
too
and we didn't
thoroughly.
talk about how you read a question, you read half of it, and then told me my answer was wrong, even though my answer was very right.
Okay, so it's got some things to hammer at. All right. We gotta
I'm
iron
still
the
gonna work out the
wrinkles.
kinks.
Yeah.
You had
Couple
a week.
wrinkles.
You literally had a week, and
I
there's
pitched
at
it
least
to you on Thursday.
there's at least 10 other podcasts with
That's
the
an
same
Ian
show.
I pitched it to you on Thursday.
That's a week in Ian.
Well, it is.
Thursday to Sunday, that's at least a week.
At
Yeah,
least
yeah.
minimum.
That's like
minimum.
that's a late week.
It's a whole business week.
Well, there'll be better questions next week.
No,
What's
keep
going
them coming.
on?
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too. Oh, sorry.
oh.
Boo, Bill.
Just a little bit to
What's going on? How are you
break the
guys?
ice.
Good.
Good.
Going
Do you
crazy.
think we're talking like we haven't seen each other? We've been hanging out for 2 hours. Me screaming at everybody, don't talk about that until the show.
You know what? This week's been, wild. Other than the lead up to Christmas, there's just been, it's a blur between, work,
Now.
social life, getting ready for Christmas, everything. But I had an interesting interaction Wednesday. I'm at work. I went for lunch, and I had to pick up some gift cards getting ready for Christmas. And I'm in line at Shoppers Drug Mart, and guy's in line behind me, and he's getting something that I'd already bought for my kids, too. I said, oh, yeah, my kids, they're going to love that, too. He's like, hey, I know you. Okay. He's like, you're
No, you don't.
you're on that podcast with Ian and the boys. I'm like, yeah. How's it going? Oh, great. Had a good chat and shook his hand. Shout out to Travis up in Flin Falls.
You had a big moment too. You got a podcast shout out
Yeah, but you're
at the
supposed to-
store. At the store.
the guy that was yelling at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy.
You're that idiot.
Somebody said that you were on the show this week.
I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Rude.
Insurance. Think insurance.
Oh, yeah.
Think Port Hope.
Yep.
Think
Never mind.
insurance.
Yeah.
You know what?
Shout out to
Dave Elliott.
Dave Elliott.
You know what? I've never had insurance anywhere else other than Elliott
Me
since I
neither.
was 17 years old.
Really?
Yeah, like never.
I started out with pilot insurance.
You know what's weird? I didn't realize that like Ontario is different than some of the provinces when it comes to insurance. Like if you're in Manitoba, it's like a governed thing. Like it's done by the provincial government, same as BC.
BC is all,
You
yeah,
don't
it's-
have like open market competition.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's directly
Insurance
through
is
the government.
insurance is insurance. It's through the government. Yeah.
Really? Is it cheaper?
I don't know.
It's cheaper.
I don't live
No,
there.
I'm just asking.
No,
Like,
no, it's a good question.
There has to
I
be
don't
an
know.
advantage. You would take the middleman out of
Yeah,
the
the
insurance
government
game,
gets the advantage.
right? Well, you would take all the middlemen out of like brokers and
But then
just
they
straight
just-
insurance.
But
It would kill a lot of commerce on that side of things.
sure it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so is AI, but like we're super excited about that.
Are we?
Well, not me.
Are we?
Like somebody will be able to type
mean,
out
it's-
this podcast, and we won't even get to do it anymore.
It's pretty handy for like dog videos and stuff. I mean,
Coloring books.
coloring books.
Yes.
Coloring book was good. Shout out to you. I have your coloring books upstairs, guys.
Yeah? Yeah.
I do.
I bought
upstairs.
one.
Okay.
Yeah. I got them.
All right.
I got you yours.
Oh,
I have 2 at home.
I bought 3.
Yeah.
Well,
I got
guess-
one for.
Does it
Shout
come
out to
with
my
three?
if my family's watching right now. Shut this off. But you guys are getting those for Christmas.
Are the crayons edible?
Yes. Yes. I tested them earlier.
I'd like to give a shout out
I
to
like
Ryan
blue.
and Lisa and Laird. They're stuck in Hearst
Oh
on
man.
their
Oh,
way to
yeah.
their new home in
Yeah.
Alberta.
Really?
That's rough.
Been there since Tuesday.
That much snow, eh?
Well, there was a
Well-
fatal accident on 11
Okay.
on Tuesday night.
3
Yeah.
or 4 days of
And then it's been snow,
snow.
accident, snow.
Let it
Was the
snow,
accident because of the
let
snow?
it snow, let
Probably.
it snow.
Yeah, probably.
But that's 11 up where?
Between
Can
Cochrane
you
and
try
Nipigon.
moving that light back, Knoxville?
That's a hike.
But you'll get home, boys. You'll get home.
We'll get there.
We love you.
We'll get there.
Get there.
Drive safe.
Make it happen.
Easy.
Ooh, that was close.
That was close.
Getting rowdy here.
Don't lose that.
I've had one beer, getting rowdy.
Yeah. But it's a good one.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Yeah. It's got a little.
Craig, if I yell to throw a stool, you get ready.
I have a chair.
We're not at the bar. Hey, would you guys help me?
Remember that
Ian,
time?
sit down.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Oh man.
It is Christmas week.
Counting down.
I had to go shopping today to the Oshawa Center.
How was that?
It is the Sunday
Sorry.
before Christmas at the Oshawa Center.
Sorry.
Was it as painful as that looks, sounds, feels?
I don't handle crowds and people.
No.
Great. I'm
No.
not gonna lie. I get along with people, no problem. But
No, you get along with a person.
a person.
Christmas crowds are
Yes. Once people become
nasty.
Once people are people in a group.
mob mentality. Yeah.
I did Saturday at Costco before Christmas.
Last Christmas.
You're a
baby.
brave man.
Last Christmas I did that. My ex-girlfriend, she was like deathly ill and had to get some stuff from Costco.
Okay.
And I went, and that was the Ajax Costco on the Sunday before Christmas.
Yep.
The seventh circle of hell.
Yep.
You want to talk about people that are completely in their own world and have absolutely no regard for anyone else. They drive double wide carts in Costco anyways, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're like bumping into each other, cutting each other
Middle of
off.
the aisle.
Oh, yeah.
Stopping
Yeah.
where you want.
I was getting real...
You know what's good, though?
Aggravated.
And
20
I will
minutes
say
to
this, though.
park.
When we talk about Christmas, I'll say this. So I learned a long time ago the trick to Costco. I don't go in the
Don't
food
go.
section. I avoid the food section.
Yeah?
That's where the chaos is the food section.
People eating samples.
So I'll send the wife and the kid and
French
let
onion
them go do
soup's
their thing.
delicious. Costco French onion soup.
I haven't had the I just like French onion soup. I don't know about Costco.
It's fair. It's fair. But
you said
I will say
the trenches for you.
Yeah, but I will say this. It was this past Saturday, I went in there with the mindset of, like, I'm going to get angry.
You knew it ahead of
No,
time.
I'm good.
I'm better.
I'm going to get angry. I know it's coming. And I got through it, and, like, Alex, at the end of it, she's like, I am so proud of you.
Would you have something?
She's like, you did so good.
Do
You
you
didn't
have
get
something
angry.
that keeps you under control in there?
Oh, I ground my teeth to nothing, but...
Yeah?
but no, people were actually not bad.
Really?
Nice, nice.
Which
Very
Costco was this?
Peterborough.
Oh, well, I mean...
Go
They
there
were
on
very much like,
Tuesday.
excuse me, I'm sorry. Like, but normally, I'll tell you, I go on a normal Saturday, middle of the summer, that same Costco, and I'm throwing.
Really?
Like, I'm throwing hands.
Yeah.
Do you think people are
know.
nicer or a little more?
I think people try.
Do you think this year?
I think they try a little more at this time of year to not be,
Oh, so
Themselves.
snotty.
yeah.
Did
like
you see?
a little less selfish.
Yeah.
Did you see the post I made that the Maple Leafs are having a hard time selling their tickets for the first time
And
in
What do the
Ever.
tickets go for?
I saw that, yeah.
a lot of money?
Yeah.
I
And what do
know
people
Games that
not
weren't sold
have?
out.
Our buddy
Money.
Brad Trumpeter sold. I think those tickets were worth $2,000 in 2 hours before game time. $400 for.
Attaboy, Brad. Attaboy.
Well, it's only a $1,600 loss from the face value.
It's fine.
Yeah, and
fine.
2 hours before game time, Oilers versus Leafs. ACC couldn't get rid of the tickets.
Yep.
They were down to what, $200 a piece?
Yeah.
$400.
Yeah, you can't
And
give
they
them away
were
right now.
grand a piece. That's the most expensive game of the year. He was saying.
Wow.
People don't have money.
No, they don't, and it's starting to show because if the Maple Leafs have got
Can't
seats,
sell out seats.
like you think of some bad Maple Leaf teams that could still sell out that place. Like you'd be fighting in 2007. I got a little heated this week.
I think people are picking and choosing the games they're going to.
I think people.
Well,
are
you
being
would
more
think that the
picky and choosy
McDavid
with-
one would be one that was sold out.
You'd
And it-
think.
and I don't think it was.
I think it's just a general thing. It's not really just the game.
That
It's
one,
just people
the
with
Edmonton one
money.
might have been just timing too, right? With
Yeah,
it being
yeah.
right before Christmas.
Sure.
Like, who has that kind of money right before Christmas?
But
Obviously, someone does.
But you know what? Like, but the wild thing is that like 2007, Andrew Raycroft Maple Leafs would have packed that place.
Oh,
There'd
yeah.
been people standing outside begging to pay over.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but if tickets back then were a fraction of what they are now.
And people had money.
Yeah. 2000.
People
so
had
let's
money.
go
People
to
had money.
2008.
People had money.
I'll guarantee you, if we look up the stats in 2008 when the housing market crashed, they still filled that Air Canada Center.
Yeah, that was what.
You know how
08,
wild it
09?
is? The biggest player in his hometown, McDavid. Like McDavid probably knows
Mm-hmm.
enough people in Newmarket to fill. ECC only holds 19,000 people, right? Let's be honest here. Like, how is that not like? That's tough times when they don't sell that arena out.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
everybody's mortgaged their Blue Jay tickets still.
Yeah, right.
Well, they're paying off the mortgage, the remortgage on their homes.
It's not just like sporting events though. I was talking with people about a month ago, like just concert tickets.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a concert in a while, but
Who would you pay $1,000 to see?
no one.
Nobody. Elvis. If Elvis got out of his casket at
They
Graceland,
dug him up and put
Dusted her-
strings on him.
dusted
Still
her
wouldn't.
off,
Still
and he was like, I would, no
Marionette
problem.
Elvis?
I'd do two.
100%.
$2,000. I'd
Really?
$2,000 to watch dead Elvis. No problem.
Not front
Now,
row.
hang on. Are we talking like zombie Elvis or
Yeah.
like fully like
As long
straight
as
up
he can,
back?
as
Marionette.
long as he's got his vocal cords and,
And
a
he can sing Blue
jumpsuit,
Suede Shoes.
let's go.
Go eat your brain.
I love Elvis.
$1,000?
I have a very special
Nobody.
spot in my heart for Elvis.
Really?
Oh, I love Elvis.
Something I learned today.
Really? You've never heard me singing Elvis?
I've heard you. Well, I've
today?
heard you sing a lot of things, but
I love Elvis. You know what I'd really like? You know, one of those really ugly, like 50s that goes
ceramic.
on your piano.
ceramic
Shit, I would love one. And if anybody is out there looking to buy me a gift, I would do a
lot of
a
things.
beer league outdoors.
what?
Elvis jumper.
I was just gonna say.
Dangles. Right? I want the beer league
Rhinestones.
logo here, right? But on the back,
West.
I want the eagle. The rhinestones straight out.
You don't
I'd
wanna
wear
get-
it. I'd wear it. I'm telling you, every
No, no,
Christmas,
no, no,
every
no.
Halloween for the rest of my life.
Better than that, you got to get Ian across it. Remember that?
Yes.
Spell it.
Yeah, who was that? Who did we get to who to spell it? And they spelled it wrong. Was it Ian? Was
It might have been
It wasn't. Oh, I'm trying to think who.
Ian.
Who was that?
Dave.
Someone, was it Dave?
What?
I don't know.
I'm
It wasn't me.
No, it was somebody though.
Yeah.
Hey, I got 11, okay?
Ian.
11.
Or no, I got 9. I got 9.
Yeah.
I think I got 4.
I'm not that dumb.
5.
What did I have? 11.
It's up there in the
brutal.
bottom.
I had
Brutal.
11.
You had 11. I had 9.
Well, you should have just put who won. We just want to keep it.
Chris won.
It's a
Chris
rolling
won.
count.
Full
Well,
general useless
nobody's gonna watch
knowledge.
the show, guys.
Sure they will.
This is live.
Yeah.
We recorded the other one.
Well, they want to be able to see us
Yeah.
laughing. How did Ian get
It was
5?
it was actually pretty funny. I'll tell you, how
Cheated.
Ian got 5, but the same way he
Looking
got
at mine.
because I couldn't negotiate in high school to move that 50 up to an 80.
Do you really want me doing the victory lap? Come on, let's bump those numbers.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
the mercy pass.
No,
Oh.
I don't want to deal with you, Pat.
Get him out of here.
Yeah. I'll sign whatever it'll take to get you out of my class.
I was on the honor roll in grade 12. 11
bet
and 12.
you were.
You know what? I went to summer school. And
You only had one class.
I went to summer school at TAS.
Oh, yeah?
Thomas
A?
I did.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
summer school for grade 10 math that I failed with a 49.5. Shout out to Mr. Majdal, who really put it to me. Next year, I'm trying to do the math. 2 years from now, that'll have been 30 years ago. And I'm still not over it, Mash. Who does that to a guy? So I had to go to summer school. After that, there's something inside me that was like, I'm never going back to this place. And my grandfather and my little cousin had picked me up in the parking lot in his pickup truck. And my little cousin was about 6. It'd give that face. And I was pissed every day that I had to go to this. So after that, I learned the amazing skill of negotiating. And
So-
that, like, you know what? You want to hear a great story? A grade 11.
Absolutely.
Grade 11, no, grade 10. End of grade 10, we're at the Old St. Mary's. You guys know where the Old St. Mary's was in Coburg?
Yep.
Yeah.
Notre Dame now, portable city. Like
Yeah.
a little tiny school with like 41 portables.
Yep. It was all portable.
We're all out in the back. Shout out to Mrs. Hoover, who's my art teacher. I had a 27 at midterm in art.
Oh, my God.
Right? Never went to class. Shout out to my mom, who went to Lilith Fair with Mrs. Hoover. Explain that one to your class in grade 10.
And he gets a 50.
So, listen, I go to Hoove, and I'm like, I can't fail this class. I was like, do they even have art for summer school?
No, that's not a thing.
Right? And she tells me everything I need to do. I have to paint a picture, paint a painting. I got to make some clay stuff, right? I did some pottery on the wheel. I made an
yeah.
ashtray. I whooped. I mean, I killed my painting. And then I got like 92 on the final exam in art. So you know how like the end of the year we're all outside because we don't really have a gym at St. Mary's, right? I'm at the back row. I am the worst kid in school, right? I am known as the negotiator and shit disturber of that school.
I could see it.
So I'm talking
Checks
the
out.
whole ceremony. We're outside, it's a beautiful day, right? And you know how and all of a sudden, they're calling people's names up for awards. All of a sudden, I hear
Your
the
name?
most approved art student
Oh.
And guess who they call? You would have thought that my name was called for The Price is Right. I went down, right? Not a single kid. They'd gone through, if you think about the important stuff and then got to art.
Stuff that matters.
Right? Some kids have got 13 awards, right? The
Ontario
good
Scholar, valedictorian.
Not one. They're moving through this pretty good, right? I'll never forget that I had a hat on like this, right? Skater kid, right? And I go to get my award, and they shake your hand, and then you get in line for a picture.
How'd that go?
I bumped her out of line. Right? I gave her a hip bump, and I got the microphone.
The old hip check.
And I'm not kidding. To the entire school, I gave a speech about how you could be a failure too, and I only had a 27, and I had negotiated my way. So don't ever say you can't do it, because look. Maybe next semester, one of you guys can take the first part of the semester off and then do a little hard work. And I winked at her. And then I was like, you could be up here too. The school goes crazy.
Did she see the humor in it?
Not at all.
No.
Not even a little bit.
I'm going to say this is a matter of perspective again. Your point of view is, this sucks, and how could you do that to me? The 49.5. From that teacher's point of view, how many times around a dinner table do you think he's laughed about it?
For sure. Majdell loves this. He was there that day, too. I remember him giving
How
me
did he
that.
like it?
Oh, well, he knew what I was doing, right? As soon as, they called my name. I'm not even kidding you. I remember I looked, and the person beside me was like, holy shit, West. Give me one on the back. and then I jumped up, and I went down one side.
Yeah.
All the way around, all the way through all the students, and then back down the middle row, double high-fiving, and then I give her the bump at the microphone.
It's my mic now.
My God.
I had so many.
15 minutes of fame.
Right?
I didn't study for an English or a history test one time, and our history teacher, Mr. Gallagher, if you didn't know the answer, you could write something funny in the spot. He'd give you the mark.
He'd take it.
Yeah.
Right? I was really, really, really good at history and could have aced that test. And all I did was write 15 jokes, and I got perfect on the exam.
No way.
And they got better and better. It was like a skit. Instead of studying for the exam, I studied to write all the jokes. But the jokes got funnier as they went. And then I had a final comment on the last question. It was like World War II history. You should have seen epic. And it wrote A+, epic, as my mark. Epic.
Should have kept that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes in the fridge.
That's a fridge hanger. For sure, that's a fridge hanger.
Yeah, I had so much fun in high school. But you know what? I learned a lot of how to pull something like this off from negotiating in high school. And I remember too in grade 11 and 12.
You guys said he'd never amount to anything.
Yeah. I have a letter upstairs from my guidance counselor that say that bass fishing is not a career. To my mom, addressed to my mom. That bass fishing is not a career choice. And I was like, I'll show you.
You should send them a Christmas card. Picture you.
Oh, they know who I am.
Yeah.
They know who I am.
They remember me.
You guys want to hear my most epic high school story? And I won't say the teacher's name because I see him sometimes at the rink. and I always wake up. So I had a math teacher in grade 11, and he hated my guts. And he thought that I got away with everything, right? And I'm going to tell you that he probably wasn't
wrong.
He probably wasn't lying.
It was probably coming from a place of there was somebody probably in his high school like me that was not him who did get away with everything.
Okay.
And he was upset about it.
Yeah.
So we have a supply teacher. I'm so excited to tell this story. Right? So we have a supply teacher, and right? And I'll never forget, I sat beside Sean LaFontaine in the back of the room. I had a problem with supply teachers ever since the day we got a supply teacher. Just a thing. My kids like that
lit
too.
her up.
Sometimes my mom would let me stay home just to give a break to the supply teacher. So I couldn't help myself.
Oh my God.
Super young, pretty, supply teacher, grade 11 math. I waited 15 minutes and the class was way out of hand, right? So I go up to her and I negotiate. I said, listen, if I can get the class under hand and I can go find the VHS copy of The Little Giants, like the football movie.
Yeah.
I was like, can we just watch the movie? It'll go by way faster.
There's numbers on the jerseys.
The teacher had left some stupid cartoon math movie that nobody was going to watch, right? On fractions. Nobody, come on.
But there is
anyway, get ready.
Football.
Get ready for this.
Absolutely.
Give her.
I thought I did a great job. I went and got the VCR, rolled it in, Little Giants, told everybody in the class, shut up. They were all really good. Flipped the lights off. feet on the desk, go sleep. I come into class the next day, ready to learn. And he is like pining at the front. I know as soon as I walk in, I know there's something up. And he gives her to me. I don't think I'd ever eaten her like I did there. So I always sat in the outside middle, like back row outside, just in case I had to run.
Get out, yeah.
Need an escape. Whether it was from a student or a teacher or somebody, like I needed an exit.
Yeah.
Fire.
He
Yeah,
lights into
definitely
me.
fire.
He lights into me how misbehaved I was the day before and disrespectful, and how he's finally got me. Right? And then I'm going to get suspended and I'm going home. And he's telling the rest of the class like I'm not there. He's like, he's a loser. He thinks he's got her all figured out and he's a loser, blah, 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 blah. Then kicks me out of class. Right? So I go to the principal's office, make coffee, sit there. And I was like...
Sounds like Strickland from Back to the Future.
Right?
Right? You're a slacker.
I see
You're
him
a
all
slacker,
I see him
McFly.
all the time too at the... he used to drive a propane van because he was like a weekend DJ. Oh, he couldn't get any better than this. So, my old man and I didn't really get along during the high school years, but you know what? He was pretty fair when it came to stuff like this. So I come running home, a 3-day suspension, and I was like, I didn't do anything this time. I'm like, listen, if I did something, I'd be like, I'm go fishing for the next 3 days. Like, this is not really like... And he goes, what happened? I explained it all. And old Kreger gets on the phone. Right? And he calls him. Right? And the teacher in question said that he had read the note. And he read it to my dad. And my dad says, that doesn't sound like she's complaining about him. He said, well, I asked 3 different teachers. And they said the same. They interpreted it the same way. And I'm standing there. And I'm like, have him call her.
Yeah.
Like I knew her.
Yeah.
Like I knew her. Like I thought we were tight. I was shocked that I was in this position, right? So he goes, my old man goes, why don't you call her and get some clarification? He goes, 3 days over a miscommunication in a letter. It seems like a big thing.
It's a little harsh.
So I will also say that my old man doesn't always like when he wins, handle it most gracefully, and he did this time. So she calls back and says, you know what, Mr. West? I talked to her on the phone. She said Ian was very helpful. And that the class wouldn't calm down, and he was very
you reined it in,
right? And he was like, you can tell Ian not to worry that his suspension has been all looked after.
Whoa,
wait. This is when it gets good. And Craig thought, hey, if you were nice enough to ream my kid in front of the school, the class, he said, when you get to class tomorrow, you can do the same thing, but apologize and tell them all how he didn't do anything wrong and that you're really sorry. And the teacher didn't want to do it. My dad insisted that he did.
Yeah.
Next day we get to school, and there must have been 45 kids in that class. I got everybody.
Everybody showed up that day.
And this is, do you know what? I would like to say that, like, I regret saying this, but I really don't.
Yeah.
He gets to the front of the room, and for 5 minutes he drags on saying, apologizing, but not really apologizing, right?
Yeah.
Walking around backhanded apology.
Right? When I left, so he looks at me at the end of this speech and he goes, Ian, I just really wanted to say I'm sorry. And I looked him dead in the eyes and I said, who's the loser now?
Graceful.
Yeah.
And then I got suspended for 3 days.
Then I went fishing.
Oh, man. That's good.
It was awesome.
And his dad whooped his ass.
Yeah. Well,
No, like
I had down that hole.
Craig was pretty good about that stuff. If my old man thought you were an asshole teacher, I could do whatever I want. But if he liked you, he liked Mr. Seven. Oh, it was like a tag team. I get it at school, and by the time I got off the bus, I was getting her again. Right?
Not his fault. I love my shirt.
I'm innocent.
Hey, show
That's
the
a good
camera.
shirt.
Look at that.
Knock, knock on Kevin's door.
Knocking on Kevin's door.
That's a great movie,
Harry
eh?
and Marv.
That really is.
Yes.
There it is. I love it.
That
I've had
was
this one
fine.
for a little while now.
It's fine. It's a normal shirt.
Quick update. Leafs are losing.
Good
Wow.
to know. So what else have we got going on? What time is it? How are we making out here?
Boy.
It's only 20 after
It's
8.
20 after 8.
What do you guys want to talk about?
Are you done Christmas shopping?
I didn't start.
Yeah, you did.
Like I said, I was in the mall today.
You got coloring books.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm all done.
I'm done.
Let's talk about a very quick update on the Quest for 40.
Oh,
Hasn't started yet.
No.
there's
Hey,
no ice.
no.
There's not.
No one,
There's no decent ice.
No one seemed to want to comment on our sweet new ice fishing hut.
Ooh.
I don't. Did you
not see that?
No, I
You didn't see the trailer,
No,
buddy?
no way.
You'll go ice fishing.
Really?
I guarantee it.
When is it? When I miss? Was it in a group chat?
Yeah.
Was there pictures?
Oh yeah.
When was it? When was this posted?
It's not really an ice fishing hut, by the way. We're just going to clarify that.
Not yet.
It's my new sled trailer.
I did see your new sled.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of new
That's
sleds,
super nice.
Dave
eh?
talked about
Same sleds, new trailer.
cutting 4 or 8-inch holes in the base of it and
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just make it a hut.
make it
That's not a bad idea.
Right.
Hang out in
Right.
there, TVs, snowmobiles.
get after it. I'm sure Dave's wife would be.
She would love it.
100% on board with that.
Absolutely. I'm getting a text message here shortly.
I was having a talk with a buddy of mine last year. He was looking at getting a sled, and instead he ended up buying himself a dirt bike that he's wanted for some time. Easy together. And just the comparison between sleds that people can buy today.
It's
and the
wild.
Sleds that we had
It's
growing up.
wild.
The old Enticer and stuff like that. That was.
I will
was
say
great.
this, though. Like, I used to have a Formula 3 triple, like a 98, I think
Okay,
it was.
yeah.
Right? It's low slung. You hit a bump, you fly 20
feel
feet
it.
in the
You
air.
feel
like
it.
it's,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
tailbone can't do it anymore.
Zero.
I will say this. That is probably one of the fastest sleds. That thing was nuts.
What's that one where
Oh,
they took
greasy triples.
the drag bike motor and put? Is it the R1
Oh.
or something like that? Have you seen
When
that?
snowmobiles, because they're belt driven and no gears, they'll
Yeah.
destroy anything.
No,
on-
it-
like
it's-
I've seen them at.
It's like a Hayabusa drag bike engine. that
Oh, they
put in.
swapped, the motorcycle engine in.
They did that
Yeah.
with a smart car.
Oh, yeah.
Where did I see?
Oh, yeah.
I saw like snowmobile drag racing.
Yeah.
And a snowmobile drag racer will take like the biggest crotch rocket you can find and
Oh,
just
yeah.
Just
destroy.
jam.
What is
Oh,
it,
yeah.
It's not even-
1200cc race drag
Yeah.
bike or
I
beggar.
saw like
I raced a
I think
sled
they had.
on my,
I think they had wheels
600.
on the concrete.
Yep.
Yeah, on the
Yeah,
skis,
yeah.
and
Yep.
they just,
in a flat track.
Yep.
unbelievable.
Quarter mile.
Yep.
I raced a sled quarter mile on a 600cc Honda CBR,
Yeah,
Jesus.
and it ate me.
yeah.
Like, it ate
But
me.
it doesn't have to change gears, and it's just
No, it's
full
CB,
throttle,
right.
like
we
just
went,
go.
we
Yeah.
took off. We were together at the hole, right out, and then just,
And then you weren't.
and I went, okay,
And
bye.
then you wasn't.
No.
You line up and then.
And to be
you weren't.
clear, I ran a 10.4 on that quarter
Wow,
on that CBR.
It's a little different when
and
you're
he
not
was
in a
gone.
cab.
Like, he probably ran 8 seconds.
Right?
wow.
There's no.
Open air.
Yeah, it's
A little different.
It's crazy how like we're getting to the point like snowmobiles. There's only so fast you can make them,
Yeah, because the
Like-
human body's not made to go fast.
I wouldn't.
right? Even
Oh.
like bows
like a
and
Wile E.
stuff. Like
Coyote,
I
man.
don't
I,
know. I don't know if we've seen great
all of our-
improvement in a 12 gauge in the last 40 years.
You know, what's there to improve?
do
You can't
you know
improve
what
on
I mean?
perfection.
Materials for what you're shooting, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like-
more the rounds that they change, right?
Using
Yeah,
bismuth.
Different chokes.
Yeah.
But there's been like
Inertia systems.
Yeah.
like gas systems. So like in 20 years, they haven't really changed. There's been like no.
I mean,
can't
now they're
think
coming
of-
out. Well, I don't know if
Nothing
they're coming out, but they've been out
revolutionary.
for a while. Is now there's
Magfed.
like the shotguns that use no gunpowder.
What?
Oh, yeah.
It's basically air powered, but it's just it'll go just as hard as a normal shotgun.
Yeah.
They're nuts.
Huh? I think
Nuts.
the store had those shoot like rubber balls, paintballs.
They'll
Oh, not less lethal. Like it's an actual like,
Yeah.
lethal
It's-
round. It's just no gunpowder. It's a high compression
yeah.
gas.
Yeah, that's what these ones use.
Really?
Yeah. They have them at East.
They have they probably have the hard
handguns
ball.
too. Handguns
Yeah.
Oh,
too.
the burners. Yeah. You know what?
Burn is
You've convinced us to get manhandled by dogs.
yeah.
He
Craigie.
didn't convince us.
Craigie.
Dave said, "Are you sure?"
What
Are you positive about this?
what would it take for you to take like a less than lethal beam?
I'm not
round?
taking a shot.
Ooh,
No.
God, not either.
No.
that no.
Anybody out there would like
Bull
to take
riding?
one in the back?
Oh,
No.
God.
Oh,
the hamstring.
who offered the running of the bulls?
Oh, me. I'd be in on
Yeah?
that. Yeah. 100%.
We should do that too.
I'd definitely.
Oh,
run the balls.
touchdown!
Gotta work on my cardio.
Touchdown, Baltimore! Shout out to
I can't
Jordan
run.
Nordman.
I
Jordan will
would
be upset.
stumble with the bulls.
Right?
No.
You don't have to outrun the bull. You just have to outrun your buddy.
Right.
I would like that.
No.
So what you're saying is I should work on my jujitsu a little more and just
Yeah. Rear naked a bull.
Hey, anybody
Craig?
watch that that fight, the Paul kid fight?
I've seen a lot of clips of him getting his jaw spun around like
Smashed.
man.
Daffy Duck getting hit with
Boy,
a 12
he-
gauge with the
He
beak.
got
just
he got
spinning.
his bell rung
He's
pretty well.
he's
yeah.
stepped up
You
way
see the
on
picture
the.
of him after? It looked like he's gotten allergic getting his
oh.
ass kicked.
But
Just swollen.
who did he fight?
broken in 2 places.
Don't know.
That guy's a real deal fighter, though.
Yeah,
It's
he
not
was the
he's an
ex heavyweight
actual
champ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Oops.
it's not even close
And he
now.
didn't pull any punches like Tyson?
No,
So
no.
it's funny if you look
Apparently,
at
he has to pay $43 million because he beat him
Really?
He
No
loses
way.
out of his purse.
Anthony Joshua.
Really?
Anthony Joshua, that's the guy?
Anthony Joshua.
Good for
yeah.
you, Anthony.
He wasn't messing
Attaboy.
around though.
And he's
like,
I've had enough.
he is a serious fighter. Like
Yeah.
I did see the afterward, like the picture after, and he has his hands up, and he's respectful, and he's there's like, yeah, I won, thanks.
Yeah. He
Oh,
didn't look over
you-
the top
you
to
didn't
win.
see
It
that?
wasn't
But
like it wasn't like you beat
No, it's not like you
Tyson and like
legitimately beat. Yeah,
You didn't
Yeah.
see him when he walked away after he knocked him out, and he was like this when he walked away from him.
oh,
I think you made a point, right?
that.
He
This
said
is
that
real
before
boxing.
before the fight.
Is it Logan or Jake who fights?
Jake.
Jake.
Well, Logan Paul is
Wrestler.
Yeah,
WWE.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not fake.
Jake.
They're both
so,
actors.
not fake.
They're
so
both
Jake
actors.
is the one who boxes.
Yeah, tries to.
He's the big, thick kid, but like that other guy was a giant compared. Like it wasn't.
He had like
close.
a foot on him.
Well, the skill level, like when he
Yeah.
hit him, when he knocked him out, like that was such a great setup. And like I didn't watch the whole fight. I literally saw the end, but
Don't
it was
need
just
to.
a perfect shot right to the liver.
Line
Yeah.
him up.
Paul dropped his hands and just
Bang.
bang.
But he'd
As
been
you
knocked
will.
out like 4 times, like been down 4 times.
He was falling down, grabbing his trunks, and
It was a 10 count, right? That he didn't get up. It wasn't a knockout. It was a TKO.
Yeah, it's TK.
With
Yeah,
broken
like his
jaw?
fourth time being down.
Yeah.
Like
Something,
done.
yeah.
he was killing him.
You're done.
Like, but good on that kid for getting back up. Like
Yeah.
it wouldn't take me 4 times to get like.
I'm pretty
Right?
sure after we're getting my bell rung the first time, I'd be like,
I'll
I'm good.
never-
I am good.
Do you remember?
I'm not
Do
getting back
you
up.
remember the night that Tyson got out of jail and he was going to fight the pizza delivery driver from like Boston? Do you remember that fight?
No.
I was at a roller hockey tournament in Mississauga.
The story
with
keeps getting better and
with
better.
Beeler and those guys, Mike Pritchard, Cam DeYoung, like that crew.
Okay.
And I remember my old man being like, "We're gonna get it in the hotel room tonight," and all day being super excited. And the fight lasted like 33 seconds.
Yep.
Fat Italian guy from like pizza delivery guy, right? And Mike Tyson, and I remember he had like the Jerry, like the braids in his hair.
Yeah. Cornrows.
Cornrows.
fresh out of jail.
Yep.
Like the most in shape Tyson you'd ever seen in your life. A guy who'd been trapped in a cell for like a year, and all he did was work out. And like I think $3 million.
Probably the best
They
training
talked
regimen that you
They
ever
talked
have.
that guy into $3 million to get in that cage with that animal, right? Can you imagine? Like so.
I mean,
and you know what? I remember I was probably
Good money back then.
13 years old, and I can remember
Fastest 3
when they
million
got
made.
in the ring and we're all like everybody's on like beds, hotel beds, and right.
Yep.
And I can remember that they're standing there and they show the camera at Tyson.
Yep.
And then they swing it to the other guy, and he's just a fat, like he looks like they pulled him out of a bar, right? And the bell went,
Ding.
and in my head I went, that guy's gonna die. And I'll never like he gets his hands up, and Tyson doesn't even care. He's just punching right through him.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there-
Like it does not like
No.
everything bad everybody had ever said about Tyson. We're
came out in those 3 punches.
And then all of a sudden the guy was down, right?
No
but
shit.
he wasn't stupid. Like he didn't
No.
try to get back
he
up.
made $3 million
No.
to get his ass.
Just
Right?
to do that,
Yeah, man.
I'd do it.
I would
Would you?
not.
I'd
Would you?
100%. I would 100% do it for $3 million. Fuck yeah.
in Tyson's prime,
30 seconds.
Really?
and risk
yeah.
death.
Oh my gosh. You'd been drooling on your porch the
Craig,
rest of your life.
You never had a
One-
concussion?
I don't want one.
I think that's different than a concussion. I
Yeah,
think
it's a real good
Listen,
one.
I've been punched in the head for a lot less.
Me
yeah,
too.
but by a lot less. Like I feel like Tyson punching in the head in the early '90s was like getting hit by a train.
I'll tell you this
Like
is
he's
exactly how it would go.
There's probably men who are lucky he didn't kill somebody.
Oh,
Yeah.
easy. I'll tell you, this is
Yeah.
exactly how it would go. We're going to give you $3 million to get in the ring, Tyson.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'll take $3 million. Absolutely. Do I got to win? Do anything? Nope. Just get in the ring. Done. I'm in. Jacked up. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
And just fall.
Get in the ring, step in and go, oh, shit.
This
you can't
was a
hide
bad
from him.
idea.
I remember being a little kid and being like,
Who let the gorilla in here?
As soon as they
He's
read
angry.
that, like, man, like, and you could tell on his face that he was not messing around at all.
No.
Like,
No.
he was going to kill this man. Right? Like, that was, I think that was the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he dies in the ring, it's not like in jail.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah, Drago.
Ding! Ding!
By the way, if Mike Tyson's promoters are watching this podcast right now, I will not do that at this point. in
Yeah.
time.
So-
Can you imagine, though? Can you imagine being that guy and for 6 weeks you got to train for your death? There's no way he's going to win.
I'm going out in style.
There can't even be somebody in your camp who's like, if you just hold in there, it'll be fine. Like, it won't.
My
No, they were
condolences.
teaching him how to turtle.
Yeah.
Clench your neck muscles.
You're going to want to soil yourself. It'll deter him.
Like, so good on that guy.
Yeah.
Probably came through for the kids for Christmas.
100%.
Might have
Oh,
been
absolutely.
wearing a diaper. But
Funny you brought this up. Just the other day, there was somebody sent me a reel on Instagram, and it's this guy that was with his buddies in Bangkok, and they'd all decided to go and, as a joke, drunkenly got black henna Mike Tyson tattoos on their face.
Oh, no.
they were real.
And he's talking about how apparently this type of ink or whatever that they got done is not allowed in the U.S. where he's from, and it's gotten infected and it's
Oh,
like
no.
scarring.
God.
And he says, and apparently this is a thing. It's been happening a lot, and so there's a bunch of people with not a black tattoo but just the scar.
Just the scar of Mike Tyson.
Oh.
I like it.
Oh,
I like
That's
it.
that's permanent.
Yeah, folks.
That's not going
If
away.
you're traveling, maybe don't.
That's. Well, I'm trying
Beer
to.
league tip.
Yeah. Pro tip.
That did suck.
Reputable
Don't go to
artists.
Thailand.
Face
Yeah.
tattoos are
Or
a
if you
terrible
do,
idea.
don't do that. Yeah.
Face terrible idea. Like terrible idea.
Yeah.
Like unless you're like 100 million into like rapping, terrible idea. If you got 100 million and you're a rapper, get all the face tattoos you want. It'll help your
It's your
career.
face. Go nuts.
Well, did you see who walked out with Tyson or with Jake Paul last night?
Who?
Was it Tekashi 6ix9ine or something like that?
I don't know
Came
who
out
that is.
rapping.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
What
don't
do you-
understand a
rapping,
word you
the
just said.
rapping game's changed in our
It's making
lifetime
noise.
too. Like back when Tyson would have come out, he would have come out to like NWA and Ice
Public
Cube,
Enemy.
like public. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're not so tough. Those are hardened rappers, like straight from the hood. Now they're
From
like,
Compton.
like, do you get what I mean? Like the rap game isn't as tough as it used to be.
No.
Well, 'cause
No,
they used to
not
rap
even-
about like the hardships and all the bullshit and the
Well, it's
police
like a
and-
confession.
like it was when shit was real.
This
and
isn't
now
a
it's,
Will Smith CD.
No. Now it's
Look in
whatever.
the backyard of Auntie's house in Compton. Man, rap the
man.
yeah. The
I do
rapper-
like, and if we're talking about rap, I do like the fact they're all coming back though.
Yeah.
the old school guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making a
I
hard
like Ice
comeback.
Cube. I like Snoop.
Ludacris
Snoop's
just
got-
released
Snoop's
another
a
one.
Like,
Snoop's never gone away though.
but can you
Really?
imagine?
But
He
he's
like,
walked
pretty
away from
mainstream.
rapping for a while.
Can you imagine like '92 Snoop, and then like
Yeah.
porno or entrepreneur 2000 Snoop, and now like Snoop and
Martha Stewart?
Martha
Martha
Stewart doing Beck lighters,
Selling
like
lighters
man,
and candles together.
he's softened up. Like the first time, if you go back and listen to like
He's
Ice,
done kid movies, man.
yeah, but if you watch like listen to old school Ice
Cube.
and then you watch him on like Daddy Daycare, you're
Yeah.
like, how is that the same man?
Right? Yeah.
How did this even happen?
Yeah.
Man. No, actually, just the other day, like I'm listening to music as I'm driving, and one of the recommended videos that, came up for me, and it was great. I haven't heard in forever. Was Busta Rhymes and Method
Yeah.
Man, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, this is when it was real good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know? Okay, I'm going to throw a bit of a trivia thing out here. In the
Okay.
early '90s, I believe it was Al Gore's wife came up with the explicit,
Yep.
the tag for the
Yes.
explicit music.
Yeah.
And they wanted to ban rap music. They
Yeah.
didn't want them right.
call it-
Ice
That's what it was all
Cube's,
about.
Right?
They
Can
made an
you
album
name
cover
the
out of it.
artist who showed up to the Supreme Court to stand up for them? That rap artists should be able to speak freely and openly about it. Do you know who it is?
No.
Somebody showed up that you would never guess to stand up for
Dolly
those guys.
Parton.
No, close.
No
Close.
way.
Close. Male, but on the same
Conway Twitty.
80s. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, Conway
Conway
Twitty.
Twitty.
Do you know who it is?
No. Who?
I can't remember.
Are you asking or you know?
I knew this. And I can't
Do you
remember
know?
who it is.
Garth
The
Brooks.
cleanest blonde hair. No, way cleaner than Garth Brooks. Blonde hair. Died in a plane accident. Crashed his airplane into a mountain.
John Denver.
John Denver.
Yeah.
Showed up to stand up for those
No
guys.
way.
Yep. That they should be.
That's pretty cool.
That as artists,
I didn't know that.
they should be allowed to speak with free
Express
speech.
themselves,
Showed up
yeah.
to the Supreme Court to stand up for
Wow.
NWA
Well,
and
it's got to be
Snoop
fair, man.
and all
Just because
them.
you don't like it doesn't mean
Right, that he shouldn't be able to, like, how is he supposed to express himself and where he grew up, and
if somebody else is
if
being censored.
they are not allowed to?
Yeah.
That's
and
right.
that they should. So think about that.
Good on
John
Denver.
Denver
That's
should have
kinda
done a rendition of F the Police.
Or, yeah.
Right.
Toothless soldier, West Virginia.
This is still
I've been
Dre
speeding.
featuring Conway Twitter.
That's crazy,
John
though,
Denver,
right?
that's
But
pretty
that's
cool,
why
man.
it's important to stand up for people, right? Like, man, we're all supposed to be looking out for each other. Artists are artists.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're from the
Regardless.
hardest of hard California cities.
Mm-hmm.
Low, like 70s, like the feel-good guy of America.
Again,
Blonde
a lot
hair.
of that, it's, I think, perspective, too. Like, people that, have a perception and a certain lifestyle and an environment that they're used to. You may be the hardest piece of work from where you're from, but when you get dropped somewhere that is completely foreign to you. You ever watch the show Alone?
Yep.
I love that show. I don't watch a lot of, like, any TV, really, but Alone...
Yeah.
It might have been season 1. There was a guy, and he was all gung ho
Thanks,
about
Dave.
how he was going to be so tough, and they're going to have to
Thanks, brother.
push the button to come rescue a
oh.
bear.
Craig,
They dropped him off.
No, I'm good.
They dropped him off,
West
and I think he was on the
Virginia.
beach for 10 minutes, and they pushed the button. Come get me. I can't do this. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's never been in the woods.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but tough guy until all of a sudden, hey, you need to
I
make
think
this work, bud.
I think on Alone, the actual Alone part gets to people more than
It does.
like the running out
Missing
of
their
food.
family and being
yeah.
alone. Yeah. There's some people that killed it in like season 3, I think it was. They were in Patagonia, and there was this girl that I was rooting for. She was amazing. she, everyone else is rushing around trying to build shelter, trying to figure out, how am I going to make this work? So she looks around, takes a deep breath. Okay, she builds a chair. Not shelter, not fire, not food procurement, a chair. And she sits down and goes, well, this is home.
Huh.
And this girl, like, knowledge of herbology and, like, just brilliant. She got bit by a recluse spider 3 times on, like, her upper hip onto her butt. And, she joked about tapping out.
We had to share.
And then instead,
Sorry, guys.
no,
It's all right.
she makes her own poultice and her own tea, and she just dealt with the anti-venom naturally, and yeah, good for her. She tapped out. She didn't win. She should have, but she's like,
How long was it?
Oh, she was there for like 3-4 months or something like that.
How long was the game on for? Like,
Oh, it's still going. Like, they're still doing seasons.
yeah, but how long is one season? Like,
Oh,
Till somebody gives up. Till there's one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone could tap out 5 seconds in, and you wouldn't know that you're the only one competing.
you
You
could
could
go
be
on
there
for a month.
6 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? Like sometimes Ashton makes me long enough. If they got me like halfway through one of those fights, I could last a year. Rather than come home and
Depends on
deal
the
with
mood
it,
when you leave.
I'd be like,
Nah, forget
no,
it.
bro, yeah, I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah.
Like 93 pounds and about to give in, and then just think about home and be like, no, I think he's good.
There was there was one guy
He's
in
eating
that
noodles.
same
He's all right.
season. They had to pull him out because after like
Oh, he wouldn't give up.
3 or 4 months, they do send a crew of people to make sure you're alive if you haven't tapped out.
Yeah.
They just do like, they give him a physical.
Yeah.
And he was so emaciated and starving. He was catching fish and smoking them, but he was rationing himself so stringently.
Yeah.
He was going into organ failure.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, he's like, no, I have food. Please let me stay. Like, I don't want to go.
I don't wanna go home.
I can eat more. I can eat. And they're like, it's too late. We need to take you to a
Yeah, your health
hospital
has gone
now.
too far down.
Yeah.
Now.
you won 5.5
That's a
months ago.
hardcore game, hey?
Right?
How much? Like, but
That's
honestly,
crazy.
here's the thing, though. In what you know about like 2025, how much of it is real? How much of it is a script?
Well, yeah.
How much of
How
it
much
is
is actually
That's why I
scripted?
How
like-
many of them are getting like protein bars to keep them going because the production company doesn't want to pay for a wrongful death?
Well, that's why I liked this show. It wasn't like Survivor or this or
Yeah.
that. They teach you how to work the cameras. You get 10 items. They drop you off, and that's it.
Nice.
And you push the button.
My 10 items would be like, I'll take a cow, a pig,
there was one episode or one season where
and a handgun.
They were in like Yukon or something.
I'm eating
right?
good for 3 months.
And a guy, he made a bow and arrow, or maybe that was his item he brought, but he got a moose.
Yeah, and he
Shit.
I saw
But
that.
he ended up having to leave because you can't survive just on moose meat. It's
Yeah.
too lean.
Yeah.
Right? There's no fat in it. So even though we had
Need
all
those
this
potatoes.
meat, yeah,
Get me some of them potatoes.
fried potatoes. Reckon we
That's
do
where you
God's
need to
good.
sneak in a potato. Then you need a potato
A
pile.
couple of
Start
seed potatoes in your
planting.
backpack.
Potato pile. Got me here a half a potato.
Yeah, 2 of my items are going to be corn seed and yeah, wheat and a sickle.
I would like to bring this Pioneer with me.
3 Amish dudes, build me a barn.
We got this.
Jedediah, let's do it. Come on.
And a blacksmith.
Yeah. Oh, they can shoe a horse. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
Hey, wouldn't that be funny? They drop 3
Amish
Amish
guys
guys
on a
off, and a
horse.
week later they have a mall.
Built out of trees.
Yeah. The
Internet?
finest furniture.
They got like a moose
Yeah.
on a
grist mill?
horsepower.
Yeah,
and he's doing it.
just
Yeah.
grinding it. Well,
Grinding
what
it
do you
for him.
They've made Starlink.
Yeah. You guys, you can leave. No, fuck thee. We're staying. I like it.
Matt's
Dave, what are you
gone
talking
crazy
about?
here.
This is our village now.
Knoxville.
It's ours.
This is home.
That's the wrong format. You changed the format on the camera. It's not 9:16 anymore. Got a resetter. Oh my God, we're on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome though. That's
man.
funny.
3 weeks later, there's a full mall.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
but those
like-
those Amish
I guess it also
furniture
goes-
warehouses just
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
They like just
Right?
beautiful IKEA, like a
Harvest
whole
tables.
Giant
cupboards.
heart, right?
That is one hell of a rocking
Half
chair.
the forest is gone.
Right?
Growing corn.
They are an efficient group of people.
Oh, are they ever?
Yeah, man.
Have you ever seen them move a barn where there's like a
Yes.
couple hundred of them
And they lift
each,
it.
and they
They
lift
just pick it
and
up.
they-
Yeah.
Off we
Isn't
go.
that amazing?
Wild.
One
Like,
thing
but
of
it makes
barn raising,
sense.
man?
It makes
Oh my
sense,
God.
right? Like,
That's-
You ever shook hands with like a true like
Oh, yeah.
Amish person where they
I'd,
crush your
Ow.
friggin'
Break your
hand?
at
hand?
draft horse sales.
Yeah.
My
Right.
grandfather would see some beautiful Belgian
shaking horse with
who had like who had a little bit of a limp and wasn't good enough to be a $100,000 show horse anymore.
Yeah.
Good
And
enough for the farm.
he'd almost be crying to see one of them get like harnessed to
Yep, to drag
real
a plow.
work. Yeah. Like wow, if you didn't limp, you wouldn't be living this life.
Oh, man.
Oh, never ends, eh? Where are we at? What do you guys want to jump
You
to
know
now?
what? On the point of working the land with horses, so the deer camp that I go up to,
Yeah.
there is this old farm stone wall right through the middle of the woods, and when that was put in place, because like in the camp itself, it's totally off grid. There's a picture, an old black and white grainy picture that's framed, and it's from when that property was originally a farm.
Nice.
And
Fields.
it's an old canvas tent that they used to hunt out of when they'd go up there for
Yeah.
season. But these old stone walls, they were all done by hand when they clear cut the forest up there by hand and dragged every one of those rocks with just ponies.
Yep.
You know, horse and wagon.
Wow.
You know, when I was a teenager, my grandfather had Belgians, and we would harness them and do like logging and stuff with
Oh,
them.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just for fun, just
Skidding them?
to get them out to
Yeah.
like do some work. And I remember getting in trouble all the time. Like
You?
Not Ian.
I would get sent to go and get like a team. You harness up a team, and they put willow tree behind them, and we like metal ones, like right.
Yeah.
But I would get in trouble all the time because I'd ride them. I'd stand on the instead of like walking behind the team, you just stand on there. So that's a good
Straddle it,
place
yeah.
to get kicked, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
if you're getting
Yeah.
kicked, you're dead.
Yeah.
But
Game over.
I didn't care anyway. I get in between them and they'd be riding on there. So my grandfather had this.
Taught you a lesson, didn't
My
he?
grandfather
Before they had cameras on phones.
Have you ever been around somebody who knows that like the end of their life is coming and they don't care anymore? Anyway,
Every day we hang out.
my grandfather, he gets this tree hung up in other trees.
Okay.
Can't get a tractor into it,
Widowmaker.
right? Like, right? It's hung up there.
Yep.
He can't cut it, and he
Chain and
goes,
drag
"Go
it."
and get the team."
Yep. Chain the
Right?
bottom and drag it out.
Yep.
So I went and got one of them, Jock, his favorite horse, Jock.
Mm-hmm.
Him and he goes, "Just get that one." So I grabbed the one,
Yep.
and I bring him back through the woods. That horse would go anywhere, like anywhere, like.
Yep.
So my grandfather's like, "We're going to use the horse to give it a tug, right?" And I was like, he's going to be pretty mad when he hears that tree fall behind him, right? My grandfather says, "Yeah, but the tree's big enough he can't go nowhere." Right?
How big's Jock?
Bullshit.
Probably like a hair under 19 hands and maybe 2,600 pounds.
Big boy.
Huge horse.
He'll move a tree.
Huge horse. But this is like a giant ironwood, like for the farm.
Got it.
Firewood.
Yeah.
Huge tree.
Yeah.
Like can't put your arms around it. It's hung up like this,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
So I got him backed in there, right? And I give him a chug on the lines, right? And he gives her a tug, and it stops him dead in his tracks, and he can't get it up. And my grandfather goes, I'm going to cut it free. Horse never heard chainsaw in his life.
Oh, no.
Christ.
This is when I was like, oh, my God, you're going to the other side very soon.
This is how it
he
ends.
walks up to the horse, right?
Today's the day.
I've got a hold on. He says, you stay on those lines. Don't let that bugger see you, right? Because somebody's got to hold him back, right? So my grandfather takes the saw up to him, right? I'm trying to think about this. I spent a long time. Lets the horse smell the saw, right? And the horse and him are like this too, right? Like they're very, very close.
Yeah.
He starts the saw. The horse gives a...
Yeah.
And my grandfather starts petting him, right? I watch my grandfather whisper in that horse's ear and goes, we're going to be fine. So Jock gets all pumped up. I'm on the lines, right? Right? My grandfather, I've never seen this in my life, gets his in between the horse's arse and the tree, puts his head on his ass for he can feel that it's my grandfather, right? Starts cutting the tree with the horse attached to it, right? I hear the trees come down. This horse is down scrambling to get out of here, right? He pulled probably like an 80-foot ironwood, about 10 feet. Jeez. And then he was pooped. Right? But my grandfather probably cut off like 15 feet of her, and he told her all the way home.
Man.
Wow.
It's crazy how strong those horses are. And I can tell you that I took them in the woods one time too, and it was a little icy, and to get out of our and this is at our sugar shack, right?
Right.
You had to go down the hill. And I remember one time that bugger lost his footing on the way down.
Uh-oh.
And he slid on his ass and jumped right back up. Like knew what he was like. No panic. Slid on his ass, jumped back up. Harness.
I can do that.
Right? Yeah. I learned so much from those from having those horses. One more story. Same horse.
Yep.
He is an Orndorff horse, which is a famous farm in Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. So this guy in Minden had this mare who came from the Orndorff farms, and they went to buy the colt. So we got there. And colt, he meant like 16 months old, never had a halter on, never been handled, and was like still with his mom.
Okay.
So he was like hit mom up on the nipple, but he was trying to give her the pipe too. Right? He's nothing. So we get there. And my uncle says, I'll take him. Right? I think he wanted $4,000 for him. That's the number in my head. So next problem, we have a great big cattle trailer, right? My grandfather, the guy goes, he's never had a halter on. He goes, I don't know how you're going to get him in the trailer, right? My grandfather comes out to me and he goes, and he says, the mare's really, really friendly. And I'd been around 1,000 different Belgians, right? Sure. So I run up to her and my grandfather's like, here's the deal. He was like, I was a younger man too, and I didn't realize that you could actually die. So
wait, what?
He goes out in the field, right? He goes. The mare's probably pretty friendly, and she'll probably be all right to see you. But don't let the colt, like, keep her between you and the colt, because if something goes bad, she'll turn on the colt, right? Like, you'll be fine. The guy we bought him from is 136 years old. He is no help, right? I go over the fence. The colt comes right up to me right away and tries to scare me, and I get mom. I get the mom clipped up.
Yep.
But the old man's plan, I'm going to take the mare into the trailer. I'm going to hit the front and swing her ass around.
Yep.
And as she's coming out, we're hoping that he goes in to follow her.
Yeah.
But the trailer's not wide enough for the two of them to get turned around. Like, when he starts to turn, I have to have her out of the trailer.
Yeah.
Right? I go up to the
How happy was he?
Listen.
Yeah. I know how this goes.
I run her, right? My grandfather says, as soon as you stop, you can't stop.
Don't stop. Yeah.
Right? I hit it, right? Mm-hmm. He comes in right behind her. He never even flinches a thing. I get to the front of the trailer, right?
No face.
Right? I get her turned, and I was talking to her, and she was really. She knew
the plan.
She was really well behaved.
I understand.
We're doing it.
And the way that she went with me, I think she is looking to get rid of him too.
Yeah.
Right?
Great idea.
I
Ian.
go
Let's
in.
do this.
I'll never forget. Probably 20 25-foot trailer, 26-foot trailer, right? Lots of room. I get in. I turn the corner with her. She turns on a dime. On the way by, he goes by me, right? And he tries to nip me in the arm on the way by, right?
Yeah.
When he goes by, I fired him right on the ass, right? So when I hit him on the ass, he spooked and got himself turned the wrong way, and he couldn't turn at all. Right? I bought myself 10 seconds in his stupidity as a youngster. I run her out the door, and my grandfather shuts it and puts his... I've never heard a child in my life freak out like that horse. So
boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Here's the best part. So my great uncle Ross gives him $4,000. And the guy goes, no, there's tax on that. And my grandfather goes,
I'll open that back up.
There's no effing tax on that horse. And he was like, I'll tell you right now, I'll open that door and you'll never get this horse in another trailer.
Yep.
Right? And the guy goes, no, $4,000 will be fine.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Manila.
Where did you learn how to barter?
Right? Yeah, exactly.
On the farm.
Right?
Yeah.
I remember we had big F-350, and that horse kicked all the way home that
old
trailer,
gasser?
and you could feel no diesel.
Oh,
you could
yeah,
feel the trailer you moving on the highway,
swinging.
Right? I'll never forget. We got home, and my grandfather goes, "Lug, we'll let him out of the trailer." Right? And we let him. I've never seen he come. It was like November cold. He come out of there soaked.
Yeah.
Like he looked like he'd been through a sauna. Right?
Just pissed.
He was pissed. Right? So he got out, and we put him in the barnyard in his own pen.
Yep.
And nobody went in there for 4 weeks.
We're gonna let them cool down a little.
There's some food. There's some water. You're on timeout.
And so we got him finally. I got him broke so you could lead him around the farm, and he was pretty friendly as soon as he got to know you. And we took the nuts out of him.
Yep.
Right? He had to be gelded. He was crazy.
No kidding.
I'll never forget. So anybody out there who's ever went to like old draft horse and drawing matches and everything, there's a gentleman in Peterborough named Cliff Mannion. And he was maybe the smallest, toughest son of a bitch I'd ever met in my life. Like, you wouldn't want to mess with that man. And the nicest thing the meanest thing I'd ever do is probably where he started.
Yeah.
Like, he was that guy.
Yeah.
Right? And he couldn't have been 5'4".
Tougher than
like,
him,
I think that, like, he is just... you know what? A team of horses got away at maybe the Kinmount Fair one time, and old Cliff Mannion reached up and grabbed one of them by the ear and got them stopped. Like, freaking out. And he was not afraid of anything.
All I can picture is like a little wiry Irishman.
Yeah, exactly. In a Cadillac. In a Cadillac.
Yes.
Full of booze.
I had
and ready to rumble. The biggest, ugliest Belgians at the drawing match who could pull just an absolute ton. So we're in the stall. He's got a stand-up stall. We get this bugger harnessed for the first time. Went pretty good.
Yep.
I've got a rope and a chain under his bed.
Yep.
Right? And there's a big side door my grandfather's on that door. Cliff Mannion's on the lines, and I'm on the rope. Right? I'll never forget this. Like, this is clarified how tough the world really is. Cliff Mannion can't weigh 130 pounds. I'll bet you at this day he was 75 years old. Like, I could have picked him up with one hand.
Hard as nails.
Hard as nails. I looked at him. I said, "What's the plan?" He looked at me. He said, "Son, we'll either break him or kill him." And I was like, "Oh my God!"
It's going to work, or
he
it
goes,
won't.
And right, this is the first time this horse ever been like he gets to lead himself. He said, "Do not stand beside that horse, or you got to stand behind that horse, or he thinks I'm driving him." Mm-hmm. He said, "I'll bet you $500 as soon as you open that door, he's going to take 5 steps out there and rear up." He said, "If he rears up, you are going to take that, run around his back, and dump him on his side, and you'll only have to do it once. But this behavior is not acceptable."
Yeah.
Right? And I'll never forget. We opened the door, right? And he didn't want to move. And then he went out the door, and he gave one check on the lines, and Cliff Mannion laced him in the ass as hard as he could, right? And he looked like he was going to rear up, and he said, "If he leaves them feet, you dump him."
Yep.
And the horse settled back down and walked perfectly and never fought in anything. We went and hooked him up to a big old tractor tire that was heavy enough to pull some weight, but
just
not heavy.
Slow him a bit.
And and I said, "Holy, that went pretty easy." He goes, "The horse and I." He says, "I speak horsenese." Yep. And he knew that this was.
They had a moment.
He said this was the only option. And the rest of the time, he was the greatest horse ever. Yeah. But crazy, eh? Yeah. Those old boys just like read something in the atmosphere of.
My uncle was that way with horses. Like, he absolutely could speak with them. Like, he was hired to breed, train, board. Like, if you were in horses in Canada, most of North America, you knew my uncle. And he was an absolute wizard when it came to working with horses. And he had to deal with some real problem ones that, he was hired to help break these horses because, hey, rich family bought it, and the kids didn't do much with it. It had never been saddled. Hey, we should really figure this horse out. And he had one in particular that he brought out to one of the round pens. Went to close the gate behind himself. This thing rears up and starts beating on him with his hooves. Split my uncle's eyelid.
Oh, that's a good time.
Takes him down, stomping on him. My uncle crawled underneath the fence, jumped up, locked the gate, blacked out.
Was the horse's name Mike by chance?
Right. He woke up in the hospital on morphine. They had to stitch his eyelid back together.
Oh, yeah.
He's talking about purple elephants for a little while. And way before the doctors suggested that he go back, he was back across the road and dealing with his horse again. And it gave one more go at trying to push my uncle around. That was a mistake. He was quickly told who was in charge, and he never had a problem with that horse again. Never once. It just had to be put in its place.
I think with horses, like I remember we had a Welsh cop one time, wouldn't go in a trailer. Not a very big horse, like a riding horse. And I remember that my cousin was trying to pull it in, and it wouldn't go. And I remember I walked up to it and grabbed it. Anybody's been around horses inside their legs where there's no hair, they're a little touchy about grabbing them there, and they'll pretty much go forward.
So am I.
And I remember going up and being like, "Get ready, here it comes!" And I reached, and I'd been around that horse a lot, and I remember reaching underneath there and just giving her a pinch, and next thing you know, he's standing in the trailer.
And you guys had a moment.
Yeah. Like, I remember another time.
I'll go wherever you want. You don't do that shit again.
My grandfather's stallion was getting just absolutely killed by deer flies, and he was getting like to the point where he was getting hard to be around because he just blamed everybody for black flies, right? And so I got a can of Raid. Imagine this, he never heard an aerosol can in his world, and I've got him by the in the driveway, right? I'm trying to explain to him that I'm going to spray this on your nuts, but it's going to feel better. Don't kill me, right?
So I promise you're going to like this.
I get the can, and all of a sudden it goes, and it must have been cold because it was a hot summer day, right? He went out of his mind, right? But the fly stopped.
Yep.
So the next time he was like, yeah.
Hang on, let me present them for you.
After that, I get the blue can out and start shaking it, and he'd be
yeah. Bring it.
I miss growing up on the farm so much.
Yeah, man.
I had so many, like, when I was a really little kid before I could work, we used to have a Walker Hound that was the stupidest dog in the whole world. I remember we had an electric fence, and we had a collie named Digger. And Digger was super smart, and he would walk through the fence, and then when he got to the electric fence, he'd drop his tail. The Walker Hound never dropped his tail once and yelped every time. Right? And he used to bark at tractors.
Yeah.
And everybody would just run him over, and he'd be barking. But I can remember being a little kid, and my grandfather made me a night outfit because he was a sheet metal worker, and it was like an old New Yorker hubcap as my I like everything.
The breastplate,
everything. And I remember going to sit up. We built a fort. I built a fort out of hay bales. And I was just sitting there with my Walker Hound all the time, and the pigeons were dragons, and like he was my my battle cat. Like He-Man. I remember we'd sit up there all day. Right? I'd be like sharing my treats, like I'd get granola bars and stuff, and we'd be eating there, he'd be licking my face, and they would just like, I don't think you can beat those times. No,
we had Basset Hounds on the family farm. Barney, great dog. Barney was not a collie level intelligence either.
Okay.
And Barney could be running up and down the driveway, and you call him, and Barney would turn his head and trip on his Basset Hound ears and do a somersault, get up and keep running.
Yeah.
Didn't care. Barney.
My grandfather always liked, too, that when hounds dog trot, lots of hounds, when they get trotting, they'll get their arse, they'll start passing them.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, they'd lap themselves.
Well, my grandfather would be like, look at that silly bugger. His arse is going to pass his ears.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, man.
I don't think you can beat, like in Christmas, you can't beat Christmas memories out on the farm.
On the farm. No.
Yeah,
no, we'd go tobogganing in the back there. We'd go down and see the horses. We used
to have maple syrup parties in the spring.
There
and
was
tobogganing.
The chicken coop was an old school bus. My grandfather had a dove coop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandmother had a huge veggie and berry garden out in the front. My sister and I would always my nanny would send us
But I
out
mean-
there. Fill it up with berries. Will make you guys jam. Well, by the time we got back in, we were stained with just.
Oh yeah.
It's so full of berries. We ate more than we picked, and we had full bushels. Like, no, thanks. We don't need any jam.
We're okay.
Yeah. In hindsight, it was a way to keep us busy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and out of our hair. Yeah.
Now you can
picking
go
rocks.
out to your 10 by 12 lot.
You guys ever pick rocks?
Oh yeah, picking stones out of a field.
Yeah.
But she would
like-
also under the kitchen
Throw 'em in the bucket of the
counters
tractor?
There was
Yeah.
a big
Oh.
bag of candy. It was the packs of Popeye cigarettes, not candy sticks. The
No,
cigarettes.
Popeye cigarettes,
with
yeah.
the little red ends and
Oh, yeah.
everything too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Smoke.
I like looking back, I hated picking rocks, but now looking back, I wish I could pick rocks tomorrow. I had a great time.
Right?
I would just
I'd
yip
take that over a desk job.
all day.
Yeah.
And I remember I would have been like 19,
Throwing them in the
and
bucket.
I can remember my cousins would come and they'd be like 10. And I remember being so pissed that they got to drive the tractor.
Yeah.
Right? But you know what? I walked for miles and miles and miles with my grandfather. I'd push him over all the time. Every chance I got, if he leaned over to get a rock and I was with arm distance, I'd push him over. Yeah, and
Son
I'd
of a bitch.
fire rocks into that bucket.
Oh yeah.
Fire
Bing.
rocks.
Yep.
And you know what? He'd always tell me, "You're so lucky." When I was a kid, we had to load the stone boat and then unload it, and
Yeah.
then right.
There
And
was
I
no
like,
hydraulics
yo.
involved.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
a horse and a stone boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
just
then I
remember-
suggested one time, I said, maybe I'll drive the horse and you can run the stone boat. That didn't go over
How'd
well.
that go for you?
No.
No?
Weird.
But
Weird.
you know
Work.
what? Like hours. Like hours and hours
No, it was
and
a day.
hours of. No, it wasn't. It was weeks. I remember I got sent to the doctor's house, and my great uncle would make us go to the doctor's house, and it'd always be so stupid because he was a city guy who moved to the country. We had to go pick what rocks one day, right? And he was going to have a garden. So my cousin and I, right? I was probably 17.
Yeah.
Right? Get over there. And it wasn't like it was a gravel driveway. Like it wasn't picking rocks, it was like picking up a gravel driveway. I remember
bring a
driving
shovel.
back and being to my great uncle and being like, "You crazy old man, I am not picking that gravel. Like you're delusional." I was like, "You couldn't if you gave me this farm, I wouldn't pick." Like it would have taken us a year.
Yeah.
Hard tooth rake and a shovel.
Yeah, but I can tell you about an hour later, we were back over there picking those rocks up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some bitch, eh?
I just remember doing hay in the summertime.
Oh, stacking hay.
Like
You ever get a strip
hand
torn
baling
off?
hay.
Hand
Yeah,
bombing?
60-pound bales.
We didn't do a lot of hand bombing hay.
No,
like
we did.
we did a little bit for
Get up the wagons
for
on the way.
horses, but like we would do 1900 big bales,
We used
like
to do
like thousands of acres of big bales. Like we would start hay, and like double like 4 trailers out of like all day, 2 tractors going, somebody driving like thousands and thousands of bales of hay. Like sometimes. I can remember going to Ennismore to bring hay back and just driving all day.
Yep.
There's probably a reason why we started driving at 7. But like, yeah,
This
but
makes sense.
I can remember like filling like thousands, and I remember putting hay in barns and pole barns and hiding hay and just trying like tarps.
We
and-
did the square bales, and it was 2,500 to 3,000 bales. And
I
it was,
can tell you-
Get up, it's 5 o'clock, the wagon's on the way, and if you don't pack them tight enough and my foot goes between them,
I can tell
you're
you,
repacking that whole
Oh yeah.
line.
Do it again.
And,
my mom would
yeah.
know the exact
Stopped
number.
to have bologna sandwiches while the wagon was on the way back for the next load.
But when the boys were in their 20s, they put 55,000 small bales in the barn.
55,000.
Small bales. And I remember, I know this story because I lost a Cocker Spaniel in the hay.
How small were the bales?
Like, no, like,
How big was
like
the barn?
Barn's huge. Big
Yeah,
Al.
no kidding.
Right? And they lost Tip. I think the dog's name is Tip. It was a Cocker Spaniel, and they found it whining against one of the walls of the barn.
Jesus.
And pulled the barn off, and the dog come out the hole, and he'd been in there for 3 days. That's how many bales of hay there were.
Holy.
Man.
Wow.
Like 55,000
He got stuck in there.
to feed the cattle. And yeah, he just got lost, and they were up the next row because when I was a kid, we didn't do a lot of big bales, like small bales, like maybe 1,000 at the most, like 4 or 5. But I would be in there, and he'd be like, this place when I was in my 20s, it'd be to the ceiling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was
Like-
one of
like-
the best parts of that. At the end of the day of stacking bales, is you were up into the rafters, but in the center of it, the low area of it, you just dive bomb off there. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet you when my mom was a kid, they still did 30 or 35,000 bales.
Yeah.
That's
a big barn.
It is it was one of the biggest barns going. But they also had at some points 1,500 head of cattle.
Yeah.
Right? Like when they came, I remember when they would come home in November, you could walk from the watering trough across their backs to get it was crazy.
Yeah,
before a load went to the sale barn.
Yeah.
Thousands of cattle,
Yeah.
thousands and thousands and thousands of heads.
We did our honeymoon. We drove to Colorado.
Oh, nice.
And on part of that drive was a cattle farm, like a beef cattle farm.
Yeah.
400 acres probably we're looking at beside us, and just a sea of cows.
Oh, it's
it was
unbelievable.
The craziest thing.
Yep.
Like
I remember, they would drive when they started.
I didn't see the golden arches.
We would rent in Ennismore 2,000 acres of just our cattle would leave in the April, and we'd pick them up in November, right? And they wouldn't see people, and they were crazy. By the time you came and picked them up, they'd seen more coyotes than they'd seen people. They were a little shell shocked from being out in the wild. But I can remember them getting home, and when they got home, it was always a dangerous week because they hadn't seen people, and they weren't accustomed to eating or being you get a little tense in there. The week that you nutted all the steers that get touch and go too, those guys weren't happy. Right? I've never, you know what? I remember we had this Hereford bull, and it is the only of all the we'd got this big bull from Saskatchewan, and he had horns, and he was ginormous, and it was worth dealing with the horns because he's such a good bull.
Right.
It was the only cow or steer I'd ever seen in my life. He lost his nuts and his horns, and he never made a sound. Most of them bawl. He stood there,
took the Bediesel and didn't make a sound.
And he never made a sound. And I remember my grandma.
You ever seen a Bediesel? Like a geared nutcracker?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. They got the old, we had a vet come, and you pull them out, and that way it sucks up into the thing, and they don't bleed to death. And I watched them with the old
they did it
razor.
The nice way.
The old razor wire. Oh. And he just stood there and look on his
Locked
face.
Eyes.
And I'll bet you for 2 weeks, if you were removing human or a collie on that farm, if he'd have killed you.
Yeah.
Hate you.
Yeah, he was awesome.
I loathe you.
I remember the old collie.
Come
too.
here.
I remember you'd send Digger in there, and he was the greatest cattle dog.
We had the best.
And all of a sudden, you'd see the
Digger. I had one named Hummer.
You could see the cattle move because he'd be running through them, and all of a sudden he'd nip one of them, and he'd go flying out of the pile and land, and then all of a sudden he'd be right back in there,
just back at it.
That's
right.
That's the difference too with
animals
that kick. If you're dealing with horses, don't stand right behind it.
Yeah,
no.
With cattle, don't stand back on an angle.
I can remember. Why
don't you go tip it? I dare you.
Our Belgian stallion, he got hated dogs, right? Hated dogs. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't figure out why he hated dogs. I remember
they gave him a reason.
He was given his hoofs done one time, and I remember my uncle's hound and the border collie were running behind him, and I watched the horse look behind and take a step back,
wind up,
and I was like, that might, he's
Don't
going to
you
let
dare.
him go.
You're
He's
gonna-
going to
yeah.
kick one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching in the barnyard
Contact.
one day, and you know how horses sleep when they're standing up? They look like they're fine, but they're sound asleep.
But yeah, they're out.
The fucking collie would sneak up and bite them in
nip
the
'em?
hocks.
No wonder.
Right? and then come back under the fence, right? So I was like, that's why he hates you guys.
The dog's a dick.
Yeah, right? He'd run them down. I remember
dog.
same horse, same dog. And I would get sent to walk my grandfather's Belgians, and I'd ride them, right? All the time. He'd be like, okay, go walk just for exercise because they get lazy, right?
They get pent up.
So same horse. Mm-hmm. I went to watch them combining with the horse, right? And I come through the gap, and Digger was waiting on the other side of the gap. So when the horse come through the thing, the dog jumped out. I got bucked off.
Yeah.
Right?
Off a Belgian.
Right? I land on the ground. I look up, and that dog is running for its life across the field.
Back
right?
in tucked.
And the horse is right on his ass, right? And you guys know me well enough. Imagine how mad I am. Right? And I'm marching across this field, and I am pissed, right? I cannot believe this has happened. Horse is running free. He's got the hay wagon, and I'll remember Digger's under there, and the horse is doing laps around the hay wagon.
Trying to get it to the dog.
Right? I make it about...
Today's the day.
I make it halfway across that field, and I am like, hey... get back here. Horse pops his head out. And I'll never forget it. He comes running up like, hey, I thought you were on my back, buddy. What's going on?
I thought you were still here. Where'd you go?
Why'd you jump off? Hey, little guy. Sorry, I was a little caught
Whoa,
up
you
in the
didn't
moment.
come with
Thought you had my back, man.
Yeah, I had to tell that dog I was done.
Oh, my God. It's funny. Yeah.
Man, oh, man.
The things that happen on the farm, though, you can't replace those.
I remember one of the horses that my uncle had been hired to board or train. It was 3/4 Clydesdale, and I think it might have been a quarter Belgian. Big, beautiful horse. Big horse. And he liked to push.
Yeah.
He liked to, push into you. He'd
Give you a little lean.
shove, right?
Yeah.
Because he's trying to, say, I'm in charge. So I remember my aunt dealing with him and, him sidestepping, bullying her a bit. And she went to shove him back, and she's wearing Crocs.
Perfect.
And my cousin Josh and I are looking at her like,
Was she in sport mode?
Like, to a person, you don't want to piss my aunt off, but the horse don't care, and he's got much bigger feet than you, and you're wearing Crocs. So right away, we're like, no, and let Josh and I got in there. We gave him a shove back. He's you guys, okay. But that was the day that we were going to the farm because my uncle had gotten 6 Dexter calves.
Okay.
That he traded for, I think, 2 horses, and if I remember right, like they were ready to go to be turned to glue. Anyway, we had these 6 Dexters that we were fattening up, and they're going to be freezer beef. So we were going to pick which one was going in our freezer, and they were all named like stew, sirloin, ribeye,
Love it.
steak. And one of them was a real piece of work. We had to dock his horns, but my cousin and I had to jump in, get the bulls moving. So we're sitting on the bale there, feeding them, and they're not loving it, but they were getting along. Other than Stu, the prick in the corner, just kind of. And my daughter, she was 4 at the time, I think, and she wants to climb into. I'm like, oh no, sweetie, no.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, honey, you wait there with your mom. Daddy will be back out in a minute. You're not playing with the bulls just yet. We'll take you and play with the mares. Yeah.
So, one more horse story. So, I went to, if you go to Fowler's Corners, you keep going straight, there's a horse farm there that does horses for movies. Like if you're doing like a Western or...
Yeah.
She's the lady.
Yep.
So, I used to work at a hunter horse farm when I was 19.
Like fox hunting?
Yeah.
Nice.
They like jumping horses.
Yeah.
Right? I was like the poor farm kid who had to ride the rich girls, like hunter horses, right? Like...
it was not like the movies.
No, it kind of was.
Whoa.
Like a little bit. Like I was the summer project.
Yeah.
Great job. So the lady who owned that farm was like, I'm going to take you to this place. They had brought in this Frisian
boarding school.
Frisian stallion from the UK.
Oh God.
Right? So we go over there, and they're looking for somebody to ride this thing right?
Put me in, coach. I run fast.
So I thought that too. So we go over there.
Not so much.
Right? And the lady showing me around.
Yeah.
There's this Frisian stallion is not here. And she goes, I'm going to bring him out, and we'll bring him to the show ring.
Okay.
Right? He comes out. He has got one guy on his left side, one guy on his right side, and another guy's got a rope around his neck. And he comes out there. I've never seen a horse so hot in my life. If you think of Ronnie Coleman dressed as a horse, right? This bugger comes across the thing, and he means business. There is not an ounce of him. There is not a creature on earth that could take that horse in that horse's mind. He comes out there. He looks like he's had more TRT and growth hormones in him. They try to lead him across, to get to the show ring. These are not little men. This horse is having a conniption. He is neighing. Right? They're like, we don't want to geld him because we'd like to breed him. Yeah. Like, kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
There is veins coming out.
Ronnie
He has
Coleman.
the most beautiful
Nicest
mane
guy.
I'd ever seen. Right? It is beautiful horse. So they take him in the show ring, right? And she lets him go. He can do a hockey rink in 4 strides. I've never seen anything like this on my life, right? Like, it's like he's not even a horse. It's like he's come from God and he's floating out there.
Pegasus.
Right?
That's right.
And she looks at me and she goes, would you like to ride him?
Yes.
And I was like, no, I would not. I was like, what kind of idiot would get on that thing? And she's like,
You're the kind of idiot we're looking for.
Right? She's like, he's never killed anyone.
Yet.
Right? And I was like, well, that's good news. But she was like, he's thrown about 30 people off. And I was like, I'm not getting on that monster.
I'm not going to be 31.
But you know what? Like, I didn't get on. No? I never went back. But I do know that they had gelded him because he wouldn't stop. Like, it was insanity.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Just rippling with muscle.
Holy shit. Like not the same animal as the rest of them, right? I would like, and like.
Who drew this thing?
I like unbelievable. And I've never seen a horse that was so sure of himself because he would like stop and just flex right out and just be like, get on.
You're here to see me.
He's just posing.
Let's ride.
Right? And like, I'd always been around horses and cattle, and I'd come across some like crazy bulls in my life that we thought were fun.
Big old Belgian blue.
Like, holy shit. I was like, to this thing, I was like, I'm not getting on that. Right? The thing walk around with like 19-inch dong too and be like, hell, want to ride? Like, I've never been so intimidated and bullied by a horse in my life.
Well, when he's swinging the size of your arm.
I'm not even kidding you. Like, imagine this going down 3 strides of the Air Canada Center.
It turns and wings.
You think Austin Matthews fast? You should see this thing.
Oh, fuck.
I wish that was a fake story.
Man, I wish I made that up.
Yeah. Have you ever been somewhere? I swear it came like, you know when you watch like Marvel and the guy comes out of the thing and he's got all these men around him and chains and wires? That's what the horse come out with. I'm not even kidding you. Like those 3 little men would have been gone if he did like.
It's like
He chose.
He's
If he
like,
chose.
If he wanted
back, right? He's like, right?
If he wanted to, they'd be dead.
They'd be dead. Everybody on that farm would be dead in 3 seconds. That thing ever lost its
Superman
mind.
wearing handcuffs
He
bright
came
as he
like,
can.
I will tell you this. If you ever go to somebody's farm and they're like talking, like if they have to go in the back to get the tractor, it's because there's something wrong with it. If they have to go in like the barn and they've been longer than 5 minutes and they have to go through 7 doors to get to it, there's something wrong here, right? Like a little touch and go.
When
right?
you're
You've gotten there.
Clink.
The whole
You know what? When I went to the hunter farm, right? Horses become very, very spoiled. I would go to the hunter farm. And these horses were living the dream. These are like French trotters and Hanoverians, right? They know they're pretty. They're like really, really expensive strippers, right? Like they know they're good at their job, right? They're always mares. They're always like super shitty and super snotty. And the whole lot of them have done whatever they want. Like, I would go there, and the girls, like, I really think the girls just wanted to shop at the carrot store and stand beside the horses because, like, none of them seemed really interested in riding anybody. So I would get there. I remember I'd pull up in my pickup truck, beat up old pickup truck. I'd show up there, dart in my mouth, no shirt on. I've been cutting hay all day.
Old.
And I've been like and I'd be like, I don't know. And I remember that I got $50 a horse. So if I rode 2 of these horses, I got $100 cash. And there was like 13 horses in the barn.
Yeah.
I would do 13 on a Friday, right? Like I remember I would catch them all, I would line them up, and I would just switch saddle to saddle, right? And then
out there like the Marlboro Man in Flavor Country.
But I would show up. I would show up.
Second pack of the day.
Yeah.
And I'm
Side gig
my
was Marlboro
grandfather's
commercials.
kid, where I know like the fastest way to do this is not to buy into any of the shit here. Their ears are back, but they're all spoiled princesses.
Yeah.
They're not going to kick you, right? And I can remember as soon as I pulled up in the truck, all the ears would be back. There'd be like 5 of them staring at me, being like, "We're gonna kill them today."
You're back.
So they were all pretty good, except for this Welsh cob, and she meant business, right?
Yeah.
So she was like scary. I remember I would jump the fence and run to the barn because she wouldn't go in the barn with me. But if she caught me between grabbing a holder, she'd run me down.
Yeah.
She did not want to play ball at all.
She didn't know that.
And
was
you know
the
what?
game. Come on.
I always made her wait till the very end and rode her last. And I will also admit that as soon as you got a hold of her, her whole personality had changed. She was super friendly. But until you got a hold of her, nightmare.
Yeah.
So you know how I used to catch her? The other horses that come in, like you'd shake like some
Stick in a carrot, right?
Right, and I just like deal with them as they come in. She'd stand outside all by herself, right? Right. So I remember to get in there, there was like an old door. And I would take a handful of hay, and she fell for this trick every time, right? And I would hold the hay for she couldn't see me, but she would just see it at the door.
Okay,
and every time she'd be like, come over, get really close, right? And right when she went to take a bite, I'd throw the hay on the ground and grab her halter, and I'd pull her in the door, and then she'd be fine, right? And I never gave her the hay either.
Shit.
Screw you.
Again.
Right? But
Foiled again.
Foiled it.
The greatest
Would have
job
got
ever.
away with it too.
And then, you know what? Like I always remember, I always rode her last, and she was always, as soon you could ride that horse, and she was so friendly, and she would go anywhere, and she would do it like you.
Sure.
But until you caught her, like she was like
Attitude.
like Mean Girls. The rest, like honest to God, the one she would show up and she would get shitty right away, and the rest of the girls would be like, well, we can get shitty too. And she would be like,
listen, Rachel McAdams.
Not shitty like me. Right? Right? It was a touch and go every day if I was going to make it to that barn or if she was going to kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like mouth open, ears back, and just charge you.
Just pissed.
Oh, you're just mad. I'm trying to think of her name.
Funny how many dogs do that with the ears back too, or animals in general.
It's just, yeah. That's the look.
If we could do it.
That's the look.
We would.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Digger came to our farm as a year old, and he'd been abused, right? He was not very friendly when we got him. We got him from the Peterborough X, and he would hide under stuff all the time. Like you'd find him underneath the skidoo trailer.
Yep.
And he'd
Trailers
stay
and
under
wagons.
there for 2 days, knock him out, and then he'd be over. So one day I was out there, and my grandfather, he didn't really like dogs. He thought dogs should be like tied up outside. Like
Not a
I
family
remember
member.
my
They had a
English
job.
setter,
That was-
my
they were
English
there for a
setter could
job.
go to my grandfather's house. But my grandfather had lost his mind if it ever got in his couch, and my dog liked to go on the couch, so I'd have to be like, "I'm telling you, just lay down. Like, it's not worth it."
Save us
Listen,
all.
you're having a
lot of
pep
headache.
talk with
I-
him. Listen, pal.
I remember one day,
This is how it's
and
gonna go.
I was like a teenager, so I had no problem with Digger, and I always just talked to Digger on the way by, and you'd hear him growl, and I thought it was funny.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Yeah, right. So I remember I was coming back from the barn one day, and I look, and the collie has got my grandfather by the back of the leg, and my grandfather has got him by the tail, and they are in a war. My grandfather is trying to kick that dog.
And
That
that
dog
dog's
is biting his pant leg, and they're going in like a circle because he's trying to jump and
Yeah.
get his thing, but they're
They're
going in a
helping each
circle,
other
right?
chase their own tail.
My grandfather is screaming. You can hear that dog growling, right? And after that, those two were best friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like as soon as they had their moment, like
They worked
Yeah.
it out.
he'd be hiding somewhere. Like my Uncle Ross and Digger became best of friends after that.
Mm-hmm.
But my uncle would be like, "Hey, don't bug that dog." And my grandfather would whistle, and the dog come running out and get in the tractor with him. My uncle would be like, "What is going on here?"
We figured it out.
Yeah, like they told it.
We
But
had
that dog, till the day he died,
I've had
or
friends
Norm
who started
died,
as enemies.
Norm Bell would show up. Norm Bell lived on Chemong Road and had Belgians, and we used to go over there and help him all the time.
Yeah.
He is an old crusty bastard, right? Super nice to me, crusty to everybody else on the planet. Every time he opened the door of his green GMC truck,
Yeah.
Digger would run over and bite him. Like clockwork. Like to the fact where you could see it go into park. Old Norm would look out the window for the dog, get out, look, and then out of nowhere that dog come underneath the truck and grab him by the leg. Norm be kicking him, and this went on for 15 years.
It's like a movie.
Like, I'm not even kidding you.
Have you ever seen the old movie with Chris Farley? I think it's Almost Heroes.
No.
No.
There's
No.
a part of that where he's trying to get an eagle egg. To
Oh,
save
I-
Matthew
yeah,
Perry, right?
yeah,
Every
yeah.
time he goes up, he's looking around, looking for the eagle. Nothing. Touches it. It screeches. Well, it's not a crow. But yeah, it goes nuts, and every time it's kicking his ass. And there's 3 eggs. And
Yeah.
of course, something keeps going
Yeah.
wrong until he gets the last one. But again, every time he gets there, coast is clear.
I never forget that.
We had 2 dogs with us that aren't with us anymore, but one was a Belgian Mal, and one was just a little black shepherd.
Love them alligators.
And the Mal went at me one time.
Oh no.
One time, and that was it.
Uh-huh.
He came up, I stepped back, got him by the scruff midair, and just put him in the ground.
Yep. You got to submit.
And I just
Yep. Put your weight on.
leaned on him, let him go. He went ham. He was pissed.
Yep. We're
And
going to do this until
he
you
went,
chill.
and he went, and he calmed down. I just pet him,
Yep.
gave him little pets.
This is how it works.
Never had a problem again.
No.
It was great.
No.
But it's funny how they're all the same, right? When they get mad, you can see it. It's so just
yeah.
And you gotta. It's that come to Jesus moment, right?
You know
where
you're
go,
walking in the ring.
Am I doing this? Are we doing this? Or
Yeah,
am I going to go, not today?
You can't show fear to them.
No.
They can feel fear. I think that a horse,
that's
like,
it.
you know how people say that a horse can sense your fear? They can feel you shaking on their
On
their
the ground.
back. Like they can just feel your nervousness.
yeah.
And if you're on their back, you got to remember this is an animal that can feel like a fly land on their arse, right?
Yeah, you're a little bigger and you move a lot
And
more.
you
than a buck.
do you like
If you're
I could
shaking like a leaf.
grab you and tell if you were nervous.
Sure.
Let alone let alone an animal that is so sensitive.
If I was giving you a piggyback, I could really tell if you were.
Yeah, like when you like if you go,
Ian, you okay, bud?
if you're going into something and you
I'm really
squeeze
high.
up and tense up, the horse is like, what's going on? I remember so
Dogs are the same way though. They're going to feed off your energy.
one more
What are
horse
you
story,
stressed
then we're
out
moving
about?
over. So
Except for cats.
at the Hunter farm, they buy this horse, right? And they say that it can jump 4 feet, but nobody could actually jump 4 feet. I'd never jumped anything in my life, so I'm like, I think we can do it, right? So I get my grandfather who shows up as a professional, but has never had anything to do with a jumping horse in his life. He's never ridden a horse. He doesn't like jumping horses, right? But he's come to watch, right? So we get set up the gate. That's what jumper things are called. A 3.6. That's pretty high when you think about like you're going up with this bugger. Never done this in my life. I don't even know how I got talked into this. So.
Probably wasn't
I'm
hard.
riding her around. I'm riding her around, right? And everything is going good, right? And I go to my grandfather is sitting there like a park bench. There was always a park bench where you rode outside.
Yeah.
He's sitting there having a dart.
Grinning.
Oh, shit face grin. And and I'll never forget it. He goes, "Are we jumping today or are we not?" Right? And I do a couple more laps. And I go, well, what do I do? And he goes, I think they just do it on their own. Right? And I said, yeah. He goes,
drives
listen.
itself.
He goes, I'm pretty sure. He goes, you just get her lined up. And he was like, as soon as you get like 3 or 4 feet away, just give her a little nudge. She'll go. Right? I said, well, what if she doesn't? He goes, well, here's the thing. He goes, you
She'll
need
go.
to be ready, but be ready to go up. But he's also be ready for the brakes.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like, because she slams the brakes on, and you're
going.
going.
She'll stop.
Yeah.
You won't.
Right?
Handlebars
So-
on the bike.
You're having
anyway.
a ride.
Yeah.
Right?
I get her lined up. We got like maybe what I guesstimate in my head is about maybe a stride and a half away from the thing. And as soon as she gets on the downward huddle, I give it to her. Right? I closed my eyes. I swear to God, I closed my eyes. I grabbed a hold of it, and I was holding on like English saddle, and I'm holding onto the saddle, and I'm like holding for whichever way. I feel us go down. Right? I'll never forget this. Eyes closed. I feel us go down. And in my head, I go, holy shit, we're going. Right? I open my eyes, and I'm leaving the seat with her. Right? We're going to heaven's country, right? We landed, right?
Thank God.
We
Yeah.
land. I kind of did like a forward thing because I wasn't prepared for how far forward we were going. I landed. Old man stands up and goes. He looks at me dead in the eye and he goes, I thought you were going to die.
Then he lit you a cigarette.
Here you go. Good job.
You earned it.
And every time we went and did some of this stuff on the way home, he'd go, don't tell your mother or your aunt princess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, but I can't replace those memories. No. Even if I bought a farm tomorrow, it won't be the same.
So my uncle, when he was little, the first time he rode a bull,
Yeah.
his dad.
I told that story, right, about riding the bull for $50 and my uncle wouldn't pay. $200.
That's right.
Yeah, I did tell
Oh, yeah,
that.
I remember that.
So
Some bitch.
my uncle's father signed him up to ride it without telling my uncle's mother.
Yeah.
All right. So it's happening. She'll find out afterwards. Yeah. It went well.
So we did like 2 or 3 more jumps, and that was my career.
Yeah.
That was it. I did it. We made it. We lived. I had my eyes open the next 2 times.
Live to see another day.
I don't know. Yeah. I bet you I haven't ridden a horse in 20 years. I haven't been on one's back. But I used to really enjoy it when I was younger. Right? It was pretty. Yeah, those are
I love
good
riding
times.
horse.
Man, I like horses a lot. I'd love to go on like a Wyoming moose hunt on horseback, where they ride in for a day, and you're shout out to anybody who does that and needs somebody to go.
What's his name? Clay from Media.
Yeah, the mules.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pack mules.
We had a great ride in Hawaii.
Did you? That sounds pretty romantic.
It was awesome. It was awesome. It was a great ride.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. What?
Warm up.
I was really hungover, by the way. Really hungover.
Has anybody seen my tree?
I looked for it when we got here.
Welcome. Pretty sure it's in Welcome.
My initial reaction was like, let's end this and get in the car if it's in Welcome. No update on the tree, the Port Hope Initiative, area initiative.
No contact, nothing.
Nothing. Did not reach out. I walked, I think I got 41 kilometers this week around town. Your employees have been super supportive. Also, I've got a ton of private messages.
The locals have had a lot of feedback.
Yes, there's been a ton of private messages about residents of Port Hope who are in the same situation as me.
Unhappy?
Unhappy, but
that's not a good look.
But a lot of them signed NDAs
NDAs.
and can't talk about it. But they did throw some support in my corner, so thank you very much. I found out some more news. So we're going to continue this through the Christmas holidays. Shout out to Bill. I hope you're doing well, Mr. Bill Daly. Again, send your messages to him. He's really the one holding up this whole process. I think that I'm being pretty reasonable. Lee is certainly a reasonable person.
Very much so, but I mean, we've laid out everything that you're dealing with, and
Do you guys think $6,500 is reasonable?
No.
Whoa.
No.
What did you look up? A 10-foot chunk on eBay? Tell us that. Let's just.
No, a live edge slab of black walnut, a 10-foot long piece was going for, what was it, like $3-4 grand? Something like that.
I'd say that's
For
probably
one
close to
slab?
For
Absolutely.
one 10-foot section.
How like, can you, if 10 feet long?
10 feet by probably 2-3 foot wide,
Oh, nice.
right?
So how many do you think I would have in those?
Out of that tree that was like 150 feet tall, a couple.
Maybe one or two.
A couple. Yeah, let alone
Half
even the
dozen.
smaller things, you know.
And so I feel like somebody's made a ton of money off
Somebody
these
didn't
trees
lose
in
money
Port
on
Hope.
it.
Like
I refuse to believe that
If they're
went into a
harvesting them
chipper.
and not just chipping them, yeah.
Well, I don't think anybody who
There'd
knew
be
what they were cutting down was chipping those trees.
No.
We know that a neighboring property had them out, and people were going by with measuring tapes for.
Now, here's the next thing. I'm going to bring this up to you, Bill, and maybe Bill, you'll answer our emails and you can let us know what's going on here.
Clarify something.
Yeah. So all
Information's
these
always good.
black walnuts that have been cut out of around the Port Hope area, and like I do know for sure that one big one certainly got sawed milled up. 100% it did because I watched the guys. If they cut those out of the backyards that were contaminated with nuclear waste, and they had to cut all the plants and stuff out of those.
My live edge
back-
table glows.
Yeah, so I wonder if the people that were informed that those trees came from situations like that, or if there's a bunch of like, I just don't want to see people across Ontario have to dig up their houses because they've had nuclear waste in their living rooms.
Again?
And if that's how much it costs for a live edge, like what's a table worth? Let's say we did this table on
This table right here. If you had
black
somebody make it out
walnut,
of
we
black
had the
walnut,
Mennonites.
It's got to be $4,000 or $5,000.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
can you imagine having a $4,000 or $5,000 living room set that had come out of Port Hope's nuclear waste
By
problem?
the way,
No,
it's
I'm just
leaching
throwing this out here because
something.
I do know for sure one of those trees
Varnish.
is in. Do you think
Seal it in.
Do you think that holds it in?
No.
Do you think
I'm
that?
going to hard no that.
Do you think somewhere on like somebody's table out there it says made with real nuclear wood? Because like if they're cutting them out of backyards because they're contaminated with the waste that was there,
They've grown in contaminated soil.
Real good tomatoes.
right?
Not
So,
good for
but
ya.
do you think that anybody was informed that the table you were buying came from that kind of backyard? I'm just like, I want
Just throwing
I'm
ideas out.
gonna,
there.
I'm gonna ballpark no.
no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no, probably not.
And now I'm going to take my rad meter home and
Yeah. What's the Geiger meter doing? It's going off like popcorn.
Other news too. Rice Lake is fully in its transition to a person to identify as
It's
that. Like,
happening.
It seems like it's
It's-
still going on. Before we
ball's
came live
rolling.
onto the air, we watched that Rebel News had an
Another one
update.
there,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
What do
yeah.
you guys think at this point?
I still find it
Good deal.
No.
I heard that in the second interview that the town of Port Hope was nice enough to flip the bill for all this, and the
Well, no, the town of Port Hope's going to use the taxpayers' dollars.
The $20,000 they flipped in.
I think that's
To get
just
the ball
I think
rolling?
that's just a warm it up, like the cup grab.
That's the
Like-
retainer.
Yeah, I think this is just a money grab.
Well, what was the?
And here's the other part: is that the lady who interviewed the chief.
Yes.
Right away, she said that she was not allowed to get any information and that she was called a racist right away.
Oh, yeah, that
And
was
misinformed.
It.
And misinformed.
She was accused of spreading misinformation and accused of being a racist, and none of her questions were answered. I mean, these people
That
have
sounds
done
about
this
right.
kind of like journalism for quite some time. They know how to mind their P's and Q's. They're not going to give themselves into trouble saying something that's going to be even misconstrued as being hateful. So,
But it's not a hateful situation. It's
Well,
just
but-
made
but
into a
my-
hateful
that's
situation
my
because you
point.
don't agree with the side
you
that
don't agree what it is,
that
so you
it
call
is.
them a racist to try and discredit them. And I'm sorry, but that's
But
happened
why
so
now?
much in the last
What do you
5
mean?
years.
Whoa.
It's
Good
why
the
question.
now?
oldest trick.
Why now?
It's,
What?
It's their playbook. It's okay. Well, I'm going to make you look bad, so I don't have to answer.
Because
your
this
questions.
is the first mayor that would actually think that
But
this
why
was
do this?
okay. Why? Because
It wasn't affected 1837 when the Hastings Dam was built.
Well,
and brought
the Hastings
the
Dam
water
was the
up
reason
6
that
feet.
the lake is a lake. It used to be like a foot.
It was a
deep.
marsh.
So you
It was a
learn
marsh. It
also.
literally was marshland.
You
So
learned
it
also in the
wasn't a
interview
lake.
that the original water there is not a representation of what is there now.
No, it was a marsh and
The dam in Hastings brought up the water by 2 meters.
yeah, 6 feet. And
6
what's
feet.
the average depth of Rice Lake?
7.
Oh, more than 6 feet because I'm 191 centimeters, which is 1.9164. So
There you
more than 6
Yeah.
feet. A
Yeah,
lot more.
I think the
7.
average depth is
Average
between
depth is
7
about
and 8
7 or 8
feet.
feet in Rice Lake. And so if the Hastings Dam raised the water level to where it is now, well,
It would have
average
been a
is 7
foot
or
of-
8 feet. That
a
means
foot
the
of water.
6 feet that the dam
It
raised
was-
by
it was-
was a foot or two of water at
It was shallow enough that it like wild rice grew
You could grow-
actively,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
actively.
Yeah.
Wild rice grows
sti-
in.
I still
the
don't
last-
understand why we're
when-
doing
when
this.
was that
Or
done? I
we're
don't-
trying to do this. I don't understand what benefit it has to Rice Lake. Or
Well,
like,
it's being
and I
presented
hear-
as a way to
I
protect
feel
it, but
like
we already have protections in place.
other than the hateful, very upset people who left messages in my inbox. Thank
Yeah.
you. I appreciate your viewpoint and
You're alled to have your own feelings on it.
100%.
Everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you don't have to
yours,
agree.
They're allowed to respond.
Where in North America is anybody giving land away? Because I'd like some.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like,
That'd
do you
be
know what I
nice.
mean?
I could use some.
Yeah. Who doesn't want a lake?
A few hundred acres will do.
Wasn't there something also in this
I would
follow-up
really like,
interview
about,
about it's not just the
Belmont.
The potential for
Sign me up for Belmont. I'll take that.
for the lake to sue somebody if
Oh, yeah.
there was an issue.
Yeah,
but the
but-
other way around it is, well, then someone could also sue it if it is now an
Yes, but
entity.
you would need a lawyer,
It splashed me.
right? Like
I got wet.
Sorry.
took the lower unit off my boat.
I don't know. I don't know who would become the lawyer for
Who's the representative?
of the Rice
Yeah.
Lake.
Power of
It
attorney
just
for
seems
it.
all very vague.
But here's the thing: like, even if you let's say Dave sues Rice Lake because you lost your boat engine,
because it was so windy.
the
Because
lawyer of Rice Lake wins. Now, let's say the Rice Lake decides to, because you dripped a little oil off your motor, decides to sue you. The lawyer representing Rice Lake wins.
yeah,
Every time, whoever the lawyer
the
is
position.
The lawyer wins.
wins every
Yeah.
single time. These
Yeah.
are billable hours, and I bet you it's not like $13 an hour.
Well, that was the argument.
Probably like 1,300.
That was the conflict of interest part that was brought up in that news piece. Was, well, you're perfectly positioned to profit off of this, no matter how it goes.
And what was the answer?
Was that the chief would with the the organization that he represents or owns or runs?
The consulting company.
That's it. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
They're positioned perfectly for this to
Whoa,
benefit
whoa,
him.
It's a win-win-win.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So there's a conflict.
How
of
do we get
interest
some
there.
of this consulting money? Should we consult and build the town? Can we just build the town?
Marion?
Can we do that? Like, do you need an agreement to build the town?
You need a flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we start our own little thing here and build the town?
I think that's been
Do
done.
we
It
send
usually
my-
doesn't go well.
Well, listen. Well, Ian Robertson's really good at ChatGPT. We could like have a
2 years from now, we're gonna have Waco, Ontario.
Oh no.
That's quite possible with my Frisian stallion. With my Frisian stallion protecting the place. Just a moat with a stallion.
You still got that set of armor?
Go ahead.
You'd be like the Frenchman from Monty Python.
It doesn't say no. It doesn't say no trespassing. It just says I dare you.
Yeah.
So when you get like, if you trespass on the property and we catch you, we just cover you in mare piss and then throw you into the moat with the Frisian mare. Goodbye.
It's a bad way to go.
The Frisian stallion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me tell you that.
Border Patrol is just a bull.
But like, we're joking around, but this is a very serious issue.
Trying to make light of
And
something,
in no
yes.
way do I hate anybody.
No.
Like
Oh,
at all.
not.
Like zero. Like this is not a hate thing. This is like a common sense. Like this doesn't make any sense.
No.
One person in Port Hope is just lovely spending money. Like
What am I gonna do with all this
this is what
taxpayer
when I think
dollar?
about like the mayor of Port Hope, and like this town's broke from what I understand. Like we're not killing it.
But they're using all the
She's
copper.
just in that office, feet up. Like don't
like Scrooge McDuck. Just
making it rain.
what do you want?
You get a lake. You get a
lake.
river. You get a
Everybody
park.
gets it. Like Oprah.
I'm not kidding you. That's my vision. I had a run-in with the mayor one time about the fishing thing out front of the Farmer Save the weekend that I was getting divorced. I tore a strip off her. And you know what? I will also tell you that I explained to her that I was having a bad weekend and that I was really sorry and I shouldn't speak to you like this. And she was very kind to that too. But I could tell during the conversation she was lying through her teeth. Like she would have said anything for me to shut up.
Some of us will.
Right? And like when I saw the first reports of this, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
How is Rice Lake a person? Why would let's roll this way back. Why would some water in the Trent water system get the same rates we do? It's pretty quiet in here.
It's very quiet in here.
Right? Quiet. Do you that doesn't make sense to me. You can't make a person out of a river. It's really a river too. Like it comes out the Trent.
Well,
and the
I think
Tonawanda.
maybe the public is very misinformed.
The public doesn't know anything
I
about
don't- I
this.
don't
Like
think
if
it's
you
misinformed, I
go
think it's
to
uninformed.
like this is not
Both.
Like,
We live in a society where we have access to all the information in the world, and 99% of our populace is completely misinformed on everything because there's so much false information.
well, and you can
being circulated.
bury information too. There hasn't been
You
like
can-
an official like, hey, town of Port Hope here, we're giving away your property and we're going to use your tax money. I guess she probably didn't want this out before that election thing, right?
Oof. I can't
Like,
imagine.
even if you were from Toronto and you realize that we're going to spend your municipal taxpayer money and we have no money in this town, you'd have to think even if you were in like the ultra left, you'd be like, whoa.
Maybe pump the brakes.
Yeah. Like, is this such a financial decision? And you know what? Here's the thing about politics. If they say it's going to cost 20 grand, it's 2 million. And if they say it's going to be 2 million, it's 20 million.
Oh, we can give some examples on that.
Right?
There might be
Yeah.
one or
Like,
two.
can we really afford to
One or
pay
two.
to? And I've also heard that they want nothing to do with the Ganaraska now.
No,
Like-
yeah, they wanted it. We'll give it
I
back.
think
We
that,
want
yeah,
the lake.
What about the lake?
Hang on a second.
Upstream.
Look at that lake.
Maybe the Ganny was the gateway.
The gateway drug, the gateway to becoming a person.
The gateway water.
That was
Like,
the end.
Is there anything during this like 4 minutes of this conversation that like anything in your head that struck like, wow, this makes sense? Is there anything you can see on the other side where you're like, I can totally see how this makes sense?
No.
Every day of my life, I get up and go, none of this makes sense
Yeah.
to anything
We're
really
getting
right
there.
now. I can't make
Yeah.
sense of anything right now.
No.
Like this is wild.
Outside of Dave's world.
Yeah. But I mean,
It's a small little world.
again, it's being presented in a way, it's environmental protection, and it's about this, and it's about that, and it's to stop development. It's okay. Well, why?
Yeah, but there's not an ounce of the shoreline not owned by somebody.
Exactly. So I mean, what I want to
Development of
know
what?
a clear answer. What happens to all of the people? I mean, all people. I'm not saying groups.
You're going to
all
end
the
up in
people.
the molt with the stallion as you get the.
Well, there's businesses, there's homes,
businesses,
cottages.
there are families, there are farms that have been there for generations. Born and raised, this is home.
Yeah.
from all walks of life.
now you can't
this
use
is
it.
home. And what happens to them? I genuinely want to know. Is the marina allowed to do business?
I think we should give it back to Prince Charles. Right?
Sorry.
Like I'm going to throw a
King
curveball.
Charles?
Yeah.
Charles.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm updating. Sorry, Charles.
I'm sure he's
I
watching
think
right
that
now.
would be a way better.
Please.
Like, what am I going to do?
What do you think of my boat?
I'm a guy who used to ride horses and go fishing. There's nothing I can do.
Not at the same time.
But if I got a hold of King Charles, let me tell you, he probably knows about this kind of stuff.
Come on, Jack.
Yeah,
Let's
right?
talk.
Like he's got generations and generations of just showing up.
He can
and
make things happen.
He could make things happen. He's got an army too, right?
They wear funny outfits. but
Like they're probably over there in England pretty sick of giving stuff back too.
what else do we have to give up? Oh, God.
Right? Like
Yeah.
like this is stupid.
But I like the Canary Islands.
But like, just think of,
Pakistan.
So nice this time of year.
Right?
just think of like all the the runoffs and stuff from people's properties, like
You could get sued.
right, like you put salt down to melt the ice so you
Don't
don't
you dare.
fall, but that runs off into the
In
lake.
the lake.
Ching ching.
Yeah. Your
You're-
septic
You're getting
tank.
a fine.
Explodes.
Well, you're going to court.
Yeah, your septic tank is problematic. Your truck is leaking oil and you're within 100 feet of the shoreline.
Are we being? Are we
Is this
exaggerating on this?
outlandish?
We don't
Well,
know.
No, because there's no clear answer. It's an open door, and the open door opens problems. Why are you meddling with it? Why are you looking to genuinely? I'm curious.
Well, what's the grassroots problem here?
Yeah.
Like what do you guys think of Bryce Lake is being looked after? Like in as far as like the fishing and stuff like that, we
When it was
need
a
more
foot
conversation, conservation officers.
Sure.
But making this a person doesn't get us more conservation officers. The M&R is still absolutely
Someone
broke.
still has to govern it if you're going to make these changes.
And who's going to do it?
right?
I
Who
got
are-
a
who
feeling
are
the
they
town
gonna
of
get
Port Hope's
to-
going to pay for it.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, who else is like? Has
OPP
anybody-
doesn't have enough guys to enforce speed on the highway,
Does
let
it-
alone
has
look
anybody
after
heard Ford or
the
anybody
person of Rice
talk
Lake.
about this?
Not that I've heard of.
I'm not aware of anything.
I'm not that nervous until I see Dougie show up. If I see Dougie or Carney show up, and I guess Carney was part of the Brazil trip
Oh,
that
yeah,
we
there's a
paid
great
for.
picture of the two of them on that
Oh,
thing. We
buddy,
footed the time for
vacation,
the show
I
to
saw that.
Brazil.
Vacations. I'm gonna.
A
We should
climate
start.
summit. They cleared the rainforest to make a highway for these people to go to the summit. Like, how
Makes the
hypocritical
most
can
sense.
you?
Makes the most
like,
sense.
Can we just throw in like a request to the federal government for we can go to like Russia and negotiate with Putin?
Sure, I'd
Why
love to
not?
see what the catering on that flight is. What was the last one that caught people's attention?
But do you know what I mean?
$200 and
Like-
some odd $1,000 for food. For
Can
a
you-
flight
can you
to the-
imagine?
Why are
Can
we
you imagine?
sending? Why would we send anybody to Brazil to give our lake away?
Right.
We like that.
Speaking on behalf of Canada,
We're
okay,
broke. They can't afford
Mm-hmm.
leaf tickets anymore.
Yeah. Well, we can't.
What's the country
The
coming
lake
to?
might be able to.
You
I
can't
wonder.
Go,
I wonder
you
if
can't
the
go to a
lawyer-
Leaf game on a Saturday night.
I wonder if the
Something's
lawyer
wrong.
looking after all this stuff can go to the Leaf game. Dun dun dun. You'd be smiling over there. You're not the one getting death threats in their Facebook. I'm not giving it away. I'm telling you, I'm running for mayor.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The
I don't know
funny
what
thing
other.
is, too, is like again, like yeah, you've gotten threats because of having conversations, giving your opinion on things, which you're allowed to do, and they're allowed to have their opinion. But you're not, calling out for anything to be violent or aggressive or threatening anybody here. But they're
No.
more than comfortable
No.
doing that to you, which is funny because as much as we really and truly don't have freedom of speech in Canada, you have freedom of expression. You do not have the freedom to threaten people.
Nope.
And people are wise enough to go ahead and put that in writing.
It's crazy.
Typing behind their
It's
keyboards
n-
because
it's
they're
not
real
serious.
tough
It's
behind
not
the screen.
serious,
But
though.
you
Like,
are
I'm
uttering
not
threats.
scared or anything.
No,
but
and you
like,
get you get into this.
no.
If someone's using a fake name and
for 100%,
uttering threats and blah blah
100%.
blah blah blah, there's
Real easy
there's
to
nothing
find
behind it.
It's
There's
No,
nothing
somebody.
behind it.
It's
obviously.
somebody looking to get a reaction to
Yes.
discredit what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
but
like,
it's a foolish
I
way to go
love
about
you
getting
guys.
attention.
I love them. I love the Elderville Reservation. I was there 5 times this
beautiful
week,
out there.
spending tons of cash.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy all the people out there.
I've never
Like-
had a bad experience up there with anyone. Great
No.
little small town
Yeah.
feel. People are friendly.
Yep.
You
But
know?
I'm not giving you the lake
Well, they wouldn't
or
be
the
getting
river.
the lake.
No,
The,
like
the
who?
people there aren't the ones that are going to be
no,
benefiting
for
from
sure.
it.
No,
Come on.
I guess maybe I could get. I guess I can't get on the board of executives. I'm trying to find out how we get a stake of the money here. right? Well, you got it.
Consulting.
Like, man, if like we're just giving trips away and like lakes, like we might as well get in on this.
You're an outdoors expert. You're a consulting company.
That's not wrong.
Smart play, guys. Where do I bill?
Port Hope.
Port Hope,
City Hall.
I think in that thing they agreed to play
Just go
for
drop
everything.
off
didn't they?
your-
Just just start dropping off invoices.
Yeah, invoicing you for my time.
What do you guys want our billable hours to be?
Oh, this is overtime on a Sunday for me. You don't want to see my rate.
Oh,
800 an
Deep.
hour.
Tax free.
So yeah,
What's the
okay.
GST
Whatever
number for what
800
we're
and
doing?
whatever 1,800 times 13% is. Mm-hmm. Billable hours. Let's go.
Billable
What do
hours.
we got into the show?
What time?
2. We almost got 2 in here. That's $1,600, boys. We go on a fishing trip.
That's
Well-
gas for the boat.
yeah.
Yeah. And the
Do you
truck
just
to pull it.
drop it off? Like, is there a mailbox down town hall? Or you just throw it inside the door? Should it purulate it?
No,
Somebody has a sign for it?
process server.
We're probably gonna like.
creative.
I'm probably gonna go easy over Christmas so that we can. But January 1st, right back to the protesting.
Hammer down.
Hammer down. We're gonna go hard on the ice fishing. We're gonna
Hell
show
no, we
everybody
won't
how
vote.
great Rice Lake is, how much fun you can have out there.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick some garbage up. If we see any garbage, we're gonna leave that lake better than when we came.
Every single time, I do a lot of portaging and camping and stuff. I cannot think of a trip that I've gone on where I haven't brought out more than I've gone in with. You find pop tabs or
Plastic
Yeah.
water bottles.
plastic.
All sorts of crap.
It's heartbreaking to see it, but you pick it up, you bring it out, you leave it better than you found it, and
Yep.
it'll be good for the next person, or hopefully better.
What time do we got here?
9:53.
Holy jumpins. Okay. The last thing we have on our thing here. You guys got any big Christmas traditions? What are you doing?
We just took a left turn.
Yeah.
Christmas tradition. My family's some of them have relocated to the East Coast in the last few years. So
Yep.
this Christmas is actually going to be the first one that's kind of been really different because we usually had the big family dinner at my parents' place. Everyone came together. We do a gift exchange, like
You've already done all that.
well, Thanksgiving we used to draw names out of a hat, and you
Yeah,
had
yeah.
one sibling. It's a big family. We'd draw names, and instead of having 19 people around the table, it's going to be Christmas is going to be me and my kids this year, and Christmas Eve I'm going over to a friend's house. That I had a few people invite me, which was wonderful. The first ones that offered, I had to take them up on that, so I'm going to go and see them Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, I've got the kids. It's their year to be at their mother's for the morning, and then I've got the afternoon.
Is that how you guys split?
Oh, yeah, every year we rotate.
We usually do, like, if Asher's with me Christmas Eve, I get him Christmas morning, and then Nick gets him Christmas.
You guys
and
don't
then
arm wrestle for it?
No, it's more like,
Every year.
you know what? The older he gets, it's more of a fight for, like, who
Happy
has
New
to
Year,
take him.
bud.
Like,
Going to
right,
Mom's.
like, I think you had him Christmas Eve last year.
I remember the headache. He was here. Yeah.
When he
No.
was small and cute, we used to fight over him.
Then he got mouthy.
Yeah.
We Christmas traditions. I mean, I've never been a huge like Christmas nut. I like it, but my favorite parts
I don't
are,
love it, but I don't hate it.
I loved going and finding the perfect tree.
I
But
got
It
it.
ended at that, and then
It's
it was,
upstairs.
and then you got a beautiful tree.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and then the turkey dinner.
Yeah.
That's the highlight for me. Turkey dinner, and some of the baked goods. I was just gifted a fair few cookies and some banana bread.
Nice.
The last few years, we've been keeping her pretty quiet on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we go to my in-laws on the Boxing Day this year. And then
Okay.
my family, my brothers and my parents are all getting together on the 28th.
Yep.
Okay.
Right? And we just potluck it,
Yep.
Nice.
have an
Nice.
afternoon.
Yep.
Like we don't, my brothers live, Jason lives in Penetanguishene. Blake lives in
Spell that.
Enfield.
Hey, do you think while they're here, we can have them over for trivia?
Ooh.
Can we slide them
Who
in?
out of the brothers is the best at trivia?
No, I'll bring them all over, and then we can talk
Well,
shit
that's
about.
what I
We can talk about shit about Craig growing up.
Craig, do you think
We
you're
could
smarter
do
than
like
your
a
brothers?
family Christmas trivia, a Bradley family Christmas
Oh.
trivia
With Bradley
Hey,
fun facts.
Knoxville, would you be in
Growing up, when was the last time Craig
Could you
ever-
do that?
I was just going to say I might not be available next Sunday.
What day of the week is the 28th?
What's
Sunday.
the most embarrassing
Sunday?
childhood memory you have with Craig?
Do they want to come over, and then they can maybe
Peanut
they can be
gallery?
on the show.
They could be in the
Nobody-
background
Not
chirping?
for 8 o'clock at night, no.
Why
No?
not?
Well, Jason lives 3.5 hours away.
Well,
and
maybe did you ask Jason? Or are you speaking for Jason?
He's speaking for him right
Well,
now.
I see Jason.
Call
Jason.
him.
Jason. Camera one. Jason, would you
Craig's-
like to be
Craig's
on
saving
the
his
show
own
next
ass.
Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the comments.
Yeah. You can sit. You
Yeah,
can
we'll
sit
find
right
out.
here. Yeah. Or at least have them over and we'll do trivia with them and then they can leave.
We
We
can
could do trivia in the morning
Dude,
if you'd
we'll
like.
turn it into Family Feud. It'll be the Bradleys
Yeah.
versus...
Do.
We need a Steve Harvey.
Dave, what are you doing for Christmas?
probably not.
Oh my god!
we better get out of here before Craig's brothers know how much he hates
Right?
them. Wow, eh? No, they don't want to be on the show.
Yeah, well.
He doesn't want to drive.
Everyone will learn a whole lot about
Wow. Wow. If anybody's looking for me to do something,
He
don't
can
go
do whatever
through
he
Craig.
likes.
Craig will just say no.
No,
No. Ian, do you want to go to the Yankees game? No, he doesn't.
clearly not.
Come on.
Would I ever say that?
You 100% you would. Dave,
Love it. Love it.
what are you doing for Christmas?
Not much.
No?
Not much.
You and the dogs?
It's changed over the years, right? So it's just
It really has.
it's
Like,
my
I don't-
mother-in-law, and that's it. Like,
Yeah?
that's our family.
Is
right
it a
now,
good
right?
mother-in-law?
Oh yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She's fucking
Good for
awesome.
her. Good.
She lets you play with like flamethrowers and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, we
She encourages his wife to buy them.
You know what David really like?
flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
No, she's great.
You know
She,
they come on drones.
we do. We used to do the whole family thing. We go to Toronto with my grandmother at the time, and do
Yep.
Christmas
Yeah, yeah,
there,
yeah.
and then Christmas at home, and whatever else. And now everyone's kind of passed, and my parents are gone, and
Yeah.
so it's a nice quiet. Get up, having Kaylin. She's 9, so I mean, she gets super
Yes,
excited about stuff,
pumped.
and that she's at that right age, right? So
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's a lot of fun. And then we just relax, and I try not to go to work
Nice.
because it's Christmas, and that always happens.
right.
Christmas Eve, I got the Ash Man. We're going to swing over to my old man's, and then we're headed to the Big Smoke in Toronto. Spend
Nice.
Christmas Eve with my mom and David. Christmas morning, I'm sure they'll feed us Christmas dinner, I hope. Shout out to Lee. Turkey. Or turducken. My mom made us a turducken one time. Oh,
really?
my God, was it amazing. With
Nice.
sausage stuffing. So
Yep.
in between each layer, sausage stuffing.
Oh,
Shout out to Mom.
Wow.
And then Boxing Day, Ashton, not Chris. I don't know where
I'm
that
right
came
here.
from.
hey, what's up?
Hey.
Ashton's going to Florida with his mom.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's on the road. They're driving down there. I got invited.
Driving.
Yeah, I got invited and I turned it down.
Pass.
Yeah, hard pass.
No.
Let
Yeah.
me think.
24 hours in the truck with
I
that crew.
Couldn't find anyone
I'll
to watch
be home.
Casey.
I'll be just fine here. Hopefully, we get some ice. We get out on the ice that
Oh.
week.
Yeah.
It's so it gets cold. It warms up for 3 days.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It gets cold for 3 days.
Even I'm having problems with that
It warms
with the whitetails. My bucks are there, but they're not showing. I'm gonna go tomorrow for sure,
Yeah.
and Tuesday, and then we'll see where we're at. But I'm flinging arrows. I'm like,
You're down to the last week.
I might not need all the antlers I thought I was. Might be like touch and go if you're edible and standing there.
You know what? Good
You know what? If it's the 29th or the 30th or the 31st,
Arrows flying.
like anybody. Like
Even the half horn.
the half horn will look great in my oven.
I have never heard a deer moo.
Made this weird sound. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, everybody at home, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you for
Absolutely.
listening. If you're listening on Spotify or on the Apple Tunes, give us the old 5-star rating. If you're going to give us a 1, just skip over that part. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. I hope you guys all have a very Merry Christmas. Knoxville, have a Merry Christmas with your family.
You know
Merry
what?
Christmas,
Anyone
Johnny.
else that
Merry
wants to
Christmas.
chime in watching this too, let us know what your family traditions are. What
Yeah,
you like
I'd
for
like to
Christmas.
know
If
that.
it's something other than what we discussed, what do you guys like doing? What's your
Wouldn't
favorite
that be
part
What's
of
all the
crazy?
fun stuff?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be crazy if somebody gave me rice leg for Christmas?
Santa?
Friends, we'll see you next Sunday, 8 o'clock. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.